All right. All right. How is everybody doing? I see Cuban's here already. The CEO is here. And our man, Alpaca Lips. Oh, I'm sorry. This is South Coast Kane. This is the South Coast Kane Show, Florida State FSU post game show. My gosh. Oh my gosh. At the start of the fourth quarter, I, I'm I'm ecstatic. Miami's up 28-3. Anthony, what's up? Everything's looking great. And then the fourth quarter happens. And oh my gosh, what in the world? I mean, it's like the defense went conservative, offense went stupid, penalties out the yin yang. Miami ended up with 13 penalties for 114 yards. It was, oh, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But it was what it was. It is what it is. And they got to fix that. They have got to fix it. Yes, look, I'm happy. I'm happy Miami won. I am ecstatic. Okay. Oh, but again, it was crazy. Exactly, Alpaca. That basically sums it up right there. When teams get stronger in the fourth, we get weaker. You know, it happens. Oh, all right. So, let me. I can hear you. Hang on, Tony. All right. So we have on the stage WTF Mario and Tony.
Uh,
Go ahead,
I want to go
Tony.
first. To me, as a Hurricanes fan, I'm happy we won, and I understand why fans are upset that we let this game get as close as it did. But for me, I am not shocked. This is a rivalry game. This, in general, this the history of this rivalry that most games are won by 9 points or less. It's rare. It's rarity. It's a rare case where there's a blowout, where either team wins by 15, 16, 17 points. So to me, I'm not shocked that this game ended the way it did, like as close as it did, but I can understand why fans are upset that we allowed it to get it this close at the end of the game.
Right. I mean, it's like there was a. To me, it was just a total. It was.
No, I'm
It was
sorry,
a whole.
South Coast. I got to interrupt.
It,
Sorry, Anthony. I got to interrupt. No, man. This game should have won by 50 points. Mario gets, and I praise him. Mario is a good, great coach, but this conservative bullshit is going to end us. I was scared this was going to be the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl. I'm like 28-3, and here comes Mario with conservative bullshit. No, Anthony, I'm sorry, man. This has nothing to do with it's a close. I would agree with you if it was back and forth, but we clearly dominated this team. And then Mario does the Mario. He wants to get conservative, and it's like, what are you doing, man?
exactly. Oh, I mean,
Yeah, no, I hope it doesn't. South Coast and Cuban. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm like
no, no,
letting
no,
Mario off
no,
the hook
no.
by saying what I said.
I understand where you're coming from. Talking about these games and they can be close, but the fact of the matter that I saw was for 3 quarters, Miami was just dominating is the only word I can come up with. And then in the fourth quarter, I noticed the defense started getting real lax on their coverage. They weren't getting the same pressure. They went I was thinking, my God, why are we in prevent defense all of a sudden? And then again, the offense comes out, they don't do anything. I mean, thank God Florida State tried those onside kicks and were unsuccessful. That gave us some room.
Yeah,
Now,
no,
I will.
and what pissed me off too is the referees weren't calling anything against. It feels like the referees were calling most of the penalties against us, and you looked at that
Well,
the whole game. The the offensive line for Florida State was horse calling our defensive line, getting away with it. Like how
I
explain
I
that?
I understand because there was a lot of missed calls I saw that Florida State was getting away with, but the penalties in the fourth quarter. I mean, when what's his face hit Castanelos when he was sliding, looking right at him. That's Come on, man. We got to
No,
tighten that
that
up.
should
That
to me
and
that shouldn't have been a penalty because what do you
but
expect that like to me what do you expect like the players going at full speed, how do you expect them to stop on a dime
that and
when
plus the false starts. I mean, Malachi lost a touchdown because of the he cut up field a little too early on
no,
them motion.
it wasn't Malachi, it was I think it was CJ Daniels, I can't remember, it was one of our receivers on the other side.
No, no, no.
Uh,
Malachi was, if I'm not mistaken, Malachi was coming
no, they
down.
didn't call it against Malachi, it
It
was
it
another receiver.
was because he was the anyway. Regardless of the fact, regardless of the fact, an illegal procedure, and you had the illegal motions, and it's just it got very sloppy very quick. Okay,
Well, I'm
okay,
sorry, I want,
and
and it's just like Mario, you in that drive. Why the fuck you going for it? Go for the field goal.
I
Like,
thought I was going to say the same thing. Why not just go ahead and kick the three?
and then I think about studio. And it's like, there must be some conspiracy because I'm like, Mario, you cannot be this dumb, man. Like, come on. Like, you look so dominant, and then you just look like, what the hell? It's like we look
And our
so.
defense was tired too, like
Yeah, our defense is tired, and we're still rushing the quarterback. Don't rush the quarterback. QB said it on the on Twitter. It's like, stop rushing the quarterback. We kept rushing like, let him beat you with his arm.
Yeah,
It's just we go from
exactly.
looking so dominant to like, what the hell is this? It was. I love that we beat Florida State, but I don't know. It just feels like a loss for some odd reason. Because
Hmm.
it's like we let them back in the damn game. It's like, what the hell.
yeah. No, and Cuban and South Coast, I don't know what it is with Miami in general. We're horrible off buys. I kind of wish. I can't believe I'm saying this. I kind of wish Miami never had buys throughout the season. I understand why they do it, but I think if we go back to back, like having no buys, I think the Hurricanes actually don't have this. I think the bye week affected us a little bit, to be honest.
No, I don't think that
I,
had
I,
nothing. That had nothing to do.
yeah,
Anthony, we were blowing them out. Anthony, we should have scored about 50 points on them. Then all of a sudden,
The penalties.
no, no, the penalties, yeah, the penalties, the undisciplined, the conservativeness, like what are we doing here? I don't. If it was a buy thing, we would not have looked as sharp as we did in the beginning.
right,
We look sharp. We look. I was telling people we are the best team in the nation, bar none. But we cannot be the best team in the nation when we get conservative. When we let this South Coast. I said in the pregame show, FSU was not good, right?
right,
They're
right.
I said
overrated.
20. I said 28-17, and it should not have been 28-17. And it's just, I don't know. It looks like when Mario gets to 28, he gets conservative
And
every single time.
I feel Mario. I don't know what it is with Mario. I think he has way too much respect for some of these coaches, and I think that's where the conservative nature is. He doesn't want to differ. Like for Florida State, I think he respects Florida State too much, to be honest. Where he he wants to he he does it to Florida. He blew out Florida. He doesn't care about Billy. He doesn't respect Billy, but I think he respects Norvell too much, to be honest.
But then again, but I, I hear where you're coming from. But the fact of the matter is, for the first 3 quarters, it was like, all right, these cats are going to probably score 42 points on this team at least. But it's like all of a sudden, come fourth quarter, everything went to crap, man. I mean, it was a complete 180 on both sides of the ball. The offensive play calling looked like crap. The defense went into prevent, soft coverage, stuff wide open, and then guys were just starting to make stupid mistakes. But the thing is, you can't have that. You have to have a complete game. And, you know,
I feel like we're coasting, like, like it feels like we're coasting and stuff like that, and and I hope this doesn't backfire on us going into Louisville, going against Louisville after the bye week. To be
well,
honest,
I mean, if they come out and play a whole quarter like that against whoever, I mean, they were fortunate, you know. I mean, they the
Castellanos
Listen,
was making stupid arrows too. Like,
we are the best team in the nation, right? I don't think there's anybody close to us.
even
But
Ohio,
that
you think we're better than OSU?
we are the best team in the nation. The only thing is stopping us is that stupid conservative bull crap. We are the best team in the nation. I'm sorry. It's obvious. This is the way I put it. Look how Notre Dame looks like. Look how USF Florida. Look how they look like after they play us. They look like world beaters. We're making teams
right,
look below average, right?
right.
And then, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. Like, stop this conservative BS. Studio and E Brown, tap in, man. Call in.
Yeah, no,
And
and I have a question actually with like the conservative nature of Mario. Do you think has more to do like in general the offensive like as a coach in general? He was like that at Oregon, to be honest too. Like I noticed that that mentality transition to over to from Oregon too. Like it feels like he becomes conservative, and I think it's the nature of an offensive line coach who becomes a head coach to be more conservative and not make stupid mistakes and stuff like that, like cause turnovers to lose the game. So I think that's what it is. Like the mentality
now,
of an offensive line coach that becomes a head coach is to be naturally conservative in general. Do you guys
now,
agree, or am I? Is that me defending Mario?
well, I mean, I don't know if it's so much defending Mario, but I mean, you make a valid point. Now, let me tell you stat wise how the fourth quarter went. Miami had 17 total yards in the fourth quarter. Florida State had 188. Oh,
Yeah, most of your yard. I think most of their total yards came in the fourth quarter because we should.
yeah.
They only I think through the fourth the
They had in 3 quarters, Florida State had 216 total yards. They damn near matched that in 1 quarter in the fourth quarter. Third downs, Miami was 0 of 4. They were 5 of 10 through 3 quarters. Then in the fourth quarter, they were 0 for 4. They allowed Florida State to go 3 for 6 on third quarter. When through 3 quarters, Florida State was only 4 of 10. All right. Fourth downs, Miami was 0 of 1, of course, and then they let Florida State go 3 for 3 on fourth down. Total plays, Miami had 15 total plays in the fourth quarter. Florida State had 35. Okay. The average yard per play in the fourth quarter, Miami was averaging 1.1 yard per play. Florida State was averaging 5.4. So, I mean, You talk about a total collapse. I mean, Florida State damn near matched their previous 3-quarter cumulative in 1 quarter. And like I said, thank God that Miami that Florida State couldn't kick an onside kick, because I mean that fourth quarter, that collapse by Miami in the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh, that really got my PTSD flared up. You
My
know,
God, I don't know what we have to do. Like, I like Mario, but I wanna.
well, I mean, they just got to keep their foot on the gas. They have to stay with what's working. And it's like the playbook they had, the game plan they had for the first 3 quarters. They said, "Screw it, let's get rid of it. We're gonna start running." And then the thing is, Florida
I,
State's got the whole defense within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. And what do, Mario? We run it right up the middle.
and to me, I wish we were like Texas Tech, kind of like Texas Tech keeps their foot on the gas the whole game. Like, you saw how badly they destroyed Houston. That's how I wish Miami was throughout the game. I think it's just Mario. Mario has this weird tick where he respects certain coaches too much to blow them out like that.
I, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what their reasoning or their logic or their excuse or whatever. I don't know why they do it, but they need to stop, because if Miami's going to go on to bigger and better things and start winning championships and playoff games and this and that, you can't have a shot. You cannot have a collapse like that in the fourth quarter against a team like Florida State. You know, you can't do it. And I mean,
I have to go South Coast. Thanks for having me on.
oh, okay, I appreciate it, Tony. Thank you for coming by, man.
I'll talk to you later on
All
what
right,
is it called on X, Cuban.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, have a good night.
all
Yeah,
right.
man.
What's up, Hey Roo? I know you're ready.
What's up, people?
Man, talk to us.
Man, Mario, man. I,
I blame you, studio.
but listen. Then I don't know if it's Dawson, because Dawson gets to do this too in the past. His offense be humming, calling good. All of a sudden, he'll run up the middle, screen, and you get tunnel vision. This one little, like you forgot all the little beautiful plays you was calling. And then why we do it on that third down? It's almost like they were orchestrate. It seemed like they were
I,
trying to orchestrate a comeback for that kid, and it just fell short. Because I actually looked at that Florida game.
mm-hmm.
Boy, they trying to shit y'all, my homeboy. It didn't come out. It ain't work. It ain't work for them. But it was certain the way they were calling. Now listen to the announcers, the way they talk. I be like, man, I don't know. It's just because you just can't be. It just don't make sense. All of a sudden you playing, calling these plays, and all of a sudden you act like you don't know what you doing. Like they Mario ain't used to being in the league apparently. Like
Well,
he used to having this dominant team and just all right. Now you got to learn how to put your foot on the brakes and complete games, finish them out. He
but
haven't been in this position, so and he
you
don't know
know,
how to do it well.
Well,
I
well, studio. It's one of the. I hate saying that you're right because that that kind of I want to throw up saying that, but man, the conspiracy theory thing that you had last year, man, it applies to this year, man. I'm
it
like,
is.
what the fuck is
It's
going on? Like,
exactly.
it's Vegas buzzing Mario on the sideline saying, "Hey, man, there's a lot of money on the line. Let's cover the spread or some shit."
I
Because
Six
I'm
and
mean,
a
like,
half. 6.5 was the highest you can move it up to. Like I noticed, like one of my ticket line. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Cause I know it's a game. I remember when Manning, we almost lost to NC State one year, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And then there was another game right after that where it was like a 13-point favorite, but it ended up at 15. But we had a chance to cover that 15, but we didn't on some weird shit. I said, man, that don't look right. And Mario said that shit that when McCormick caught that touchdown against Florida, he talking about
Hmm.
who would have thought he had the first touchdown. Somebody had a winning ticket in Vegas. I'm
Hmm.
never gonna forget that comment, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just saying.
Hey, at least we had some tight ends catch the ball tonight. We had some tight end targets.
Yep, yep.
But
Oh, by the way, y'all gonna get mad at me, but Lau should not be playing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all
I
right.
tried to call studio. I'm sorry. Lau should not be playing, man. He doesn't hit the hole. He plays around too much, man. Like I don't know. It just I know if Shad listens to this, he was a big Lau fan, but nah, man, he's not it. I'm sorry.
You know what, Cuban? You switch out too fast on a nigga, dog.
No, no,
You'll
I
bring it
never
up.
was big on Lau.
The minute I make a mistake, you'll switch out on my ass quick, boy.
Yeah, yeah, but I was never big on Lau, man. Don't give me that. I was never big on him, like because
uh
everybody was praising him last year when he had those two big runs against Wake Forest and USF. I'm like,
yeah.
y'all need to relax. He doesn't know how to hit the hole. He just scrambles too much.
No shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
I never
Uh
liked him from last year. I'm like, everybody's overhyping him because had two big runs. Whoop de damn do.
Why you don't like him, man? What that man did to you?
Nothing. He just, you
If
know,
you don't
no,
like the player on the
no, it's not.
team,
I'm about, if your spot got taken, your spot got taken. This is not a charity case. Like Tony. Tony is our best receiver, right? Keep feeding the man. No, he's not I don't like this charity case bullshit. If you
right.
cannot if you're not playing up to stuff, get your ass off the field or transfer. We don't need you. This is Miami. Like enough.
that shit on 3 to 5 looking plays at the beginning of the year when he was kind of dancing in a wet field, and the other we and the what's the name? They'll start hitting it down here because we were running up the field. They had no choice but to hit it down the hill, and we were having success. So you translating that to Lyle letting that shut up with that goofy ass shit.
Lyle ain't it, man. He lied. And I called it game one, and I told you, you're like, nah, man, you need to let. And then when Fletcher got in the game, you saw Fletcher needs to get the ball more
He ain't do shit this game.
because they're substituting him in and out. You got to leave Fletcher in the damn game. You can't do that stupid sub in and sub out bullshit.
He played the whole first half. He played.
I don't give a damn. Lyle should not be playing. Point blank. Period.
Man, they ain't even put Marty in, man. I think you're reaching.
Lyle need to take a damn red shirt and learn how to play like a damn running back and stop jumping around.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I tell you what, to switch gears, uh QB asks, where's Shad at? Last I heard, I guess he's still doing his schooling for electrical engineering. He may be doing that. I haven't heard from him in a while. But
Shad is
oh,
out here doing bird call competition.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. He's on the X every now and then, but he's probably busy with something. Oh, I will say though, in the first 3 quarters, I was really impressed with Bain. Looked really good. Uh, he did have that offside penalty, but that shit happens. And then he had the horse collar tackle, which
He couldn't help that.
I wasn't trying to make excuses for the man, but he was trying to go for the shoulder, and his hand got him on. But
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
but other than that, I mean, where is he at? I mean, he had 4 tackles. Oh,
The
they
D
didn't.
line is that D line is dominant, and what's your call it number 5, Scott? He needs to get more playing time. You see, when he gets in there, he gets in that backfield. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
mad at none of our D linemen that get in.
no, no, I'm not mad. I'm just saying Scott needs to get more
Right.
playing time.
I mean, I thought the defense played excellent until they were told to back off and play prevent.
Yeah. And
No,
then,
they
You
also
know,
got gas as well. They got tired.
they
hold on,
did get
hold
tired.
on,
I mean,
hold on.
in
I
that
played
fourth quarter.
purpose, dog, because they did the same pattern in that Florida game. Go
Yeah.
back to it. They ran it up the middle. Let them get back in it. They took a penalty and punted. Then they did that little tunnel a screen up the middle punt, and then man, that shit so orchestrated. But
It.
it is
Yeah.
what it is, man. I'm a ride.
Uh,
At least I know we're going to the playoffs. Now, I just got a feeling they gonna be like Mario, you ain't gonna win it no this year, bitch. We got it in for you. Better show your weakness so they don't get surprised.
what's up, Micah? What's your thoughts on the game tonight? You with us, Micah?
He getting his mic together apparently.
Okay. All right.
You know
Oh,
this ebooks it took me a minute to load. I had to come back in and out.
well, like I said, I wasn't paying StreamYard's prices anymore, so I figured I'd do this EV muck. So
So all we doing bashing the king. Can we talk about some positivity with it though? Because I almost ain't joined.
yeah,
Cause I said it was an exhausting game.
it was.
To rip Mario, and I can't be mad at him because I want to rip Mario. So I ain't feel like if I want to be in that energy tonight, I do want to talk about the fact that we do got a nice team now. All our players are right now. Yeah, we know Mario might screw it up for us, but let's give our team some credit. Let's give the players some credit, man. I can't blame none of them players for what happened.
Oh no, 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 not at all. Team. I mean, overall, I thought it was. I mean, I'm glad we won. I thought things were looking good. It's just some of the play calling there in the fourth quarter. I'm like, what the frack are we doing?
Like they left the wide receivers wide open on the sideline, just standing there on 3 plays.
Yeah.
Why the fuck he just standing there wide open on the sideline?
Right. Right. Well, you know, say what you want about Florida State, but at least maybe the competition will start getting a little bit lesser. Louisville, I'm not sure. Uh,
Let me ask you a quick question.
go ahead.
Okay, I don't want to move on to do this. I'm still thinking. What was your most proud or impressed thing of the game?
Mm,
I got a good one. That's what I thought of it. It's hard because the bullshit happened, but
yeah, I mean, honestly, I really liked how the defense played for the first three quarters. I really did like how the defense played.
you know who mine is?
Oh, they kept Castanello pretty much in check. Nothing really big. They had a couple of little big plays, but overall, the first three quarters, I mean, between the defense and that damn Malachi and CJ, uh, even Cuban's Tyler Van Beck, he was doing really well. You know,
You know what
but
I'm proud of though the most Wesley on both of them fucking offside running up there and securing that motherfucker. And like, man, I know if I let this shit bounce, it ain't go 10 yards.
yeah,
If I leave it alone, some shit might happen. He went and got that bit like bitch. Let me get that. So sure hands, no hesitation on it. That showed me like leadership, like and that showed
right,
another part of our defense that when we did get in those sticky situations, our coach put it in. Our defense ain't flinch in all the
right, right,
game, Florida, this game, the defense. Yeah, they were to put in prevent, but I'm talking about not to put in. I'm talking about when like niggas matter now. We gotta stop it. It happens
All right, Micah, E. Brown, y'all with us yet?
He had to come in and out again. Like a
I
dropping like
was I was waiting to hear E. Brown bloviate, as they say. But yeah, you got to admit though. I mean that the onside kick recovery. I think the Saints got both of them, if
yeah.
I'm not mistaken. That was pretty cool. All right, E. Brown, what you got for us?
I was worried on that last one.
Oh, I know.
And throw a Hail Mary and win out.
Oh, that would have been the collapse. Oh boy, I tell you, it would have melted down the Miami internet. It would have. Oh, dude.
Yeah, this conservative shit has to stop, man. Like I said, we are the best team in the nation, but this whole conservative shit has to stop. Has to.
Right, right.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with
There's E. Brown.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Cuban King, man. I cannot believe that. Um,
Because you know that I'm
I
always
mean,
right.
this.
Now you know that I'm right. It's easy. I'm sorry, Ebro. My apologies. Go ahead.
I'm agreeing with you tonight, man. I finally saw exactly what you're talking about tonight because at halftime they were talking about we're the best team in the country. We're a complete team, and then at the end of the game, the comments are Miami escapes with a win.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? I mean, come on, man. I mean, we leave it. We're leaving points on the board. We exhausted the defense tonight because of the 1, 2, 3 and outs. We just exhausted the defense tonight. So they played horribly in the fourth quarter because they were exhausted. Trying to rush that kid, run around with that kid all night. Uh, Go out and dominate the game. We should have scored at least 50 points on this football team. Now they think that they are able to play with us. Other teams are looking at it and saying, "Well, hey, we could beat Miami." But at halftime, they practically all were saying, "Hey, this is the best team in the nation." Now, because of the fourth quarter, because of this conservative bull crap, it looks like we're just we're bound to lose to one of these lesser teams here coming up in the next 5 or 6 weeks. It's horrible, man. It's
To
horrible.
be to be honest, if I'm Mario, I'm like, we're setting the scoreboard off, right? And just go about it that way because it just always happens. It's like we take a big lead and then it just he turns him into Mr. Nice Guy. I'm like, what are we doing here? We were blowing out Notre Dame, then he gets nice. We are blowing out Florida, then he gets nice. We are blowing out Florida State, then he gets nice. I just don't, against these are lesser teams that we're playing against. In the playoffs, this is not going to fly,
No.
right? You do this against Ohio State in the playoffs, we're going to get destroyed. We do this against Oregon in the playoffs, we're going to get destroyed,
No, ain't nobody
right?
destroying us. Ain't nobody destroying us.
If
Ain't
we do that conservative bullshit,
ain't
no,
nobody
studio, you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. We have the best team. Hold up, studio.
in the nation.
We have the best. One second, studio.
The only way they're gonna happen is Mario blow the game in a close victory. Ain't nobody destroying this team.
Listen,
What's up,
studio.
y'all? How
We
y'all
got the
doing,
best
bro?
team. Hold
No,
on.
bro.
Go ahead,
No,
Mike. My bad.
get your language proper. We the number one team, number one trenches, number one D line, number one offensive line, best receiver core, best running.
Oh Lord, here we go with this nonsense, bro. I can't do this, dog. I cannot do this
Roy.
with this freaking heel. My God, dog, I can't do this, dog. I
Go ahead.
can't.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This man here is a freaking lover of no. He don't see nothing wrong with the Hurricanes, bro. He don't
I
see nothing wrong. You
I
don't
did
see nothing wrong, bro.
nobody's destroying us.
No, 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 no. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Check this out. In the fourth quarter, right? The reason why we lost is because
We didn't lose shit.
our OC,
5-0, nigga.
our OC.
Oh
Look,
shit.
see, look. You're now.
What you
Do you know
mean?
football, bro?
We're
Do
five
you
and
know football,
oh
bro?
man,
Do
we
you do
still
you do you
wrong.
know football?
Yes, I do.
So what you're telling me five
They're
and
the
zero.
ones
So
destroying us.
you're telling me 5-0, right? Okay, 5-0. But guess what happened in the fourth quarter? We look like freaking trash.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we look like trash in the fourth quarter
Ain't
because
nobody
guess what? Fourth quarter.
destroying this team, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Period.
You're a freaking homer, bro. Like I said, you're not even
Oh,
I,
looking
I
at the
ain't saying we
bad. You're
can't
looking at the
lose.
good.
I
Come
ain't
on,
saying
I,
bro.
we
Nah,
can't
nah.
lose. I ain't saying we
This
can't
dude does
lose.
not. Hey, listen, y'all. This
But
dude
but
does not
but
know
but to
football.
sit here and say we gonna
I
get
think okay.
destroyed.
Nah, bro.
I think
It's crazy, dog.
the only team that's going to destroy this Miami team is Miami. Is themselves.
Thank you. And guess what happened, bro? In the fourth
You
quarter,
know,
right? Our defense got tired, right? Our defense played great from one, two, three quarters. What
They were
happened?
worn out.
Our offense could not put up points because our OC wanted to what? Run the ball upfield and do what? Screen pass, screen pass, screen pass. So we had 28 points from one, two, three quarters, and then that's it. And then our defense had to come on the field and play great defense through one, two, three, four quarters. That's why it's like this. If we would have scored points and kept on scoring points with our offense, we would have been like fine. But our offense
We would
needs
have
to
fine.
produce.
We
We're
wouldn't
not fine, bro. I don't know what you see. I don't know what you be looking at on the
what you
field,
see.
but
You
that's
talking
crazy,
as
bro.
if it was a loss. You
Okay,
talking like
bro.
we lost.
Okay, bro. We lost, but guess what? They could have came back
Guess
and we could
what?
have won.
That's why you play 4 quarters.
All right, bro.
Guess what?
Okay, cool.
Hold on.
Okay, cool.
hey,
I'm gonna let somebody else talk because
hey,
this
hey,
man does not know football.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
say this.
now,
I
Hayward.
can't do this, dog.
Explain something to him real quick.
That man does not know football. I'm
Dominating us
sorry.
and
I,
leading us in yards and stats
You
the
talking about
entire game,
stats and all that
bro.
stuff? Did you see the offense, bro? Did you see
Go back and
how
look at the
trash the
stats.
offense was in the
They
fourth quarter?
leading us in stats, time possession, the entire game.
Let me ask you a question, bro. How many screen passes
As a
did we?
playmaker.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How many screen passes did the OC call?
Man, I didn't count that. Did you count it?
Dub, you a lot.
Hey, hey, I got. Hey, listen, guys. Hey, guys.
Come on, bro.
all right,
I
This
think.
man don't know football, dog.
all
Let
right.
Ebron go. Let Ebron
Ebro
go.
out. Ebro out. Ebro out.
Hey,
Ebro out.
Eru, Eru. I think the both of you guys are essentially right in your points. The both of you are right in your points. I don't think there's a team out there that will destroy us totally, and that's number one. Number two, um, we we looked awful in the fourth quarter because we the defense ran out of gas because the offense took their foot off the pedal, off the gas pedal. I mean, the both of you have
Man,
valid points. Both of you saying I don't know why you guys are going back and forth with each other because you're making good points on both sides.
No, because like I just
I
want
mean,
him to
so
realize that like, oh yes, I understand like we're 5-0 and everything, but it's like when you play against like a freaking Ohio State in the fourth quarter, they're
we
saying
ain't got no offense.
if we're gonna be stagnant in the fourth quarter and not put up points in the fourth quarter, we're gonna lose the game because guess what?
Dead,
A
dude.
team like Ohio State
Oh,
can come back
dead.
and beat us because guess what? We
Wow.
need to put up points in the fourth quarter. That's all I'm saying. But like he don't understand that.
Yes, just like we did all the other teams. Number 6 Notre Dame, Florida, who just stomped Texas and shut them down, or whoever else. Okay, yeah, they got sloppy. Yeah. We know Mari got a little issue. We gonna talk about that, but no, bro, we the number one team in the nation. They chasing us. Nah,
Let me ask you a question, bro. How is somebody chasing us when Loki our offense is run up the middle screen passes in the fourth quarter? That's bad. That is not good football on offense.
okay. I'm glad. I'm glad
Come
one
on, bro.
quarter. I'm glad
Like
1 quarter out of how many quarters you got to play? 4 times.
This is studio. This is the thing, man. This shit is every studio. Every game we do this shit, man. I think we have the best receiver in the nation in Tony, right?
thank you. This is what I'm trying to tell him. Yo, listen,
He has
go
the
ahead, bro.
best
Go ahead.
receiver in the nation in Tony, and then all of a sudden he just want to get conservative. This is something that he's been doing every year at Miami. He has to stop this shit.
I agree.
He has the best team in the nation,
I
but
agree.
then he all of a sudden wants to turn into You made Florida State. You should have destroyed Florida State. You know what I'm saying? But then you decided just to let them in, and what Lakers all day saying, yeah, you lost a fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Against sorry teams, you could do that shit. Against real teams, you're not gonna get away with that shit. That's
That's
gonna
all
And you
I'm
bite
notice,
you
saying,
in the
bro. It's
motherfucking
gonna
ass.
bite you on the butt, bro. And this is why I'm so mad that we look trash in the fourth quarter because you know what I'm saying. Like they low key could have came back and beat
and
us because you
you,
know why we did not have
Nah.
our OC or somebody on the offense was not doing their job for calling these plays. 'Cause all we did was run up the middle, screen pass, run up the middle, screen pass.
And
and you
my
notice.
thing,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm sorry,
No,
Sasuke. Go
no,
ahead.
go. And see, here's my thing. I could understand if it was like the first 5 minutes, maybe the first little bit, but no. At what point? It's like I kept asking myself, okay, at what point do we stop doing what we're doing and go back to what we're doing as far as the fourth quarter play was going?
Yeah, so
Now,
like just
I think Cuban, we were talking about this earlier about, or it may have been Hayru, but chasing Castanella all through the fourth quarter. At what point do you say, okay, let's just kind of ease up, let's contain, make sure he don't run, and make him beat us with this pass? You see
yeah.
where I'm getting at?
I mean, he was getting
It
off a few bit on the passes now.
he was, but he
And you notice that Beck Carson Beck doesn't play very well when we go conservative.
no, the
He
whole
does
the whole
not play
team,
well when
the
we go
whole
conservative.
offense doesn't play well when we go conservative.
I mean, he looks frustrated to the point where
And,
he sloppily throws passes, and he just doesn't look he just doesn't look in tune with the game when we go conservative.
and the
If you
crazy
notice
and the
that.
crazy thing is Florida State knew we were going conservative, and they
Hmm.
started playing again. You're sitting there with damn near the whole defensive team for Florida State, 11 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. They know what you're going to do, and what
I
happens?
mean,
They do it
But
instead
I
of.
mean, when we're throwing the ball down, when he was throwing the ball downfield, the kid get the touchdowns.
Mm-hmm,
He's he's on the field. He's on the field counting the touchdowns on television. One, two,
mm-hmm,
three, four.
mm-hmm.
Then when he goes into that conservative stuff, then he goes into that look that everybody talks about. That look
Right,
like he doesn't give a crap. He
but
just
but
right.
but but like
want to look at
it's
field.
like E Brown. I don't feel. You see you see that what I think it is though. I feel like when they had Kim Ward got out there and he told and I feel like I really do feel I feel like this. I feel like Kim Ward told the OC and Mario, listen, this is my offense. I'm a low key call audibles. I'm a low key spread the ball around, and we gonna win this darn game, right? Carson Beck just comes out here and just plays his role like a point guard, and low key just listens to whatever the OC says, and whatever the OC says, he's gonna go do it.
I don't believe.
Right.
Right.
I don't believe it. Cam Ward did that same bullshit last year. We got conservative at point, let teams in it where we had these close ass victories against Louisville.
Nah,
I think,
nah.
but I think our biggest issue last year, hey Rube, may not so much be that, but it was just there was no defense.
There's no
Yeah,
defense.
there's no
No,
defense.
no defense. So I
Hold
mean,
on,
Now,
hold
other
on, hold on. Time out. There's somebody on this channel here,
hmm
quote unquote. Oh, why are you laughing, sir? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? There was somebody on here last year said we have a top 12 defense. I would never forget that.
who said that? I never said that.
no.
Somebody in here, somebody, I don't know. I can't, I'm not a
Well,
snitch, but
I'll fess up. I'll fess up, but I made that statement. I know it. I made
Well,
that picture statement.
I
I
mean,
made that.
if you went by the stats that everybody was pushing, yeah, but that was including those 4 games. And but anyway, but yeah, last year we just didn't have a defense. Oh, so but yeah, this year I re-
It's the offense, bro. The
I
offense isn't bad. It's
Uh,
not bad, but it's just like
same thing. The Dawson is good. I said it
it's
last.
yeah.
It's Dawson. He's the problem.
It's
I
either
think
it's
they get
Dawson, Mario, whoever it is on the sideline saying, "Hold up, let's put a governor on this thing and
But
slow it
but but
down."
wait, hold on.
hold on.
Okay.
Y'all
Oh,
remember Dawson caught that beautiful game against Texas A&M, and then all of a sudden you was like, Dawson, what is this going on with the offense?
okay. Thank you, hero. But that's what I'm saying now. It's like, bro. Like saying last year we did that same crap, and this year we did that same crap tonight. So guess what? It's the OC that's low key giving the plays to
Don't say
Carson Beck. It's not no Mario because Mario is just the recruiter. He's not gonna go out here and tell you and call the plays for offense.
that's why
It's
I was
freaking
like, I don't know, it might be
It's
Dawson more
it's
than
Dawson,
Mario.
but he's the problem because guess what? He's the OC of the offense. He been
Mario
here with Cam
Dawson
Warriors here,
tight.
so
And
it's
then
it's the OC. I'm telling you, he's the
then he
problem.
get in the lead.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
that
know.
problem, bro. The
I
OC.
can't pinpoint it, but I gotta blame Dawson. Cause I'm watching
Yeah,
these play calls.
yeah. His play calls are trash. Up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. Screen pass.
Then hold on. But then the defense call that shit too to let the little shit. It seems like seems like some shit going on, man. I'm sorry.
No,
The defense.
again, that
It be right on point. Like in the Florida game. They come out in this fucking defense where they all of a sudden could drive up the field. If the only drive they could do all see, I was like, what the fucking defense are we playing? And the next series we go screen, 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 punt. I said, man, that shit can't be in tandem with both
But
coordinate.
this is what I'm saying, bro. We did this same crap today. It was screen, 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 run, screen, screen, screen,
Play that
run.
down, prevent and let them get in it. Man, that's it. That's
I
it.
mean, I have to say, I thought the flea flicker was pretty cool.
No, it was cool. It was
I
cool. I
like that.
loved
I'm
it.
like,
I loved
okay,
it.
here we
I
go,
loved it.
here we go. And I'm not saying you got to do a flea flicker and run that gimmicky Malzahn offense, but just do something in the fourth. Don't just sit there and
Run one of the same plays that worked earlier.
yeah,
Yeah, like you can go back.
Telling you, bro.
exactly.
It's the
Just
offense
something.
coordinator, bro.
Right, right.
The offensive
It's
coordinator been here,
Man, Dawson getting on my nerve with that bullshit.
bro. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. It's the
I
offensive coordinator, bro. He don't. It's bad, bro. It's
He
bad.
no rhythm,
I
man.
mean,
well, he
He'll
trust me, he won't be back next year.
wrong time. He'll run a tempo at the wrong time, like a motherfucker. And then he'll get conservative at the wrong time, and then try not to be conservative. That's like, well, okay, we got to run out. Why are you throwing the ball? You just ran it on second and third. You throw a slant. I almost got picked. I said, why did we got to? You don't know fundamentals. It's time to make them use some time
That's what I'm
out.
saying, bro. Do you, hey yo
I,
y'all? Do y'all know that? Look, if you go back and watch the game, right? We low key run the ball 1-2. We run the ball 1-2, right? Then third
mhm.
down, we go. If 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 we don't get close to the first down, we're gonna pass the ball. But like if we get close to the first down, we're gonna run the ball, and then if we don't get it, we're gonna punt it. You know what I'm saying? So we low key run the ball 3 downs, and then on the third down maybe we'll pass it. But low key, that's our offense. It's like run the
But
ball
that's
first two
but
downs.
that's been our mo for the first 5 games. The only thing that is like Cuba said earlier. I think that what messed up the running game tonight was trying to implement Lyle Lyle into the game plan
Oh, that's
because
not.
it messed up. It messed it up. It messed it up.
He committed.
It knocked it off a little bit. It knocked it off a little bit.
He
And I
said,
think and I
Lala
think that when
said,
I think that when we start going conservative,
Mm-hmm.
not only do Beck lose, he lose his chain of thought. We also start the offensive linemen. They start giving these crazy penalties,
Uh huh.
losing the chain of thought. We get out 1, 2, 3. The defense get tired. Then they started getting creating penalties and getting themselves penalized with no nonsense uh, you know things that they do on the football field. So it all leads back to that conservative crap when we started doing it because when we came out in the third quarter, we scored 2 quick touchdowns and we
Mhm.
looked like we were going to run the score up on these guys. And
Mhm.
all of a sudden,
Mhm.
we slowed down, started getting penalties, we started giving them more yardage. We couldn't run the ball on first or second down.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
just everything just snowball from that point.
Hey,
Right.
It
yo,
just
yo,
Because
snowballed.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was going to say, I could give y'all a rundown of Miami's plays for the fourth quarter if you ever want to hear it.
Yeah,
But
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
One thing. I mean, because Studio always look at Armando's even says it right. Loud dances too much, right? May not be ready. He returned to JoJo as a non-factor. This is my thing, man. I've been trying to tell Studio, man. He just dances too much, man. You know, and Shad, I see Shad is in the chat too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
that whole dancing shit has to stop. You know, and if you want to dance, take your ass to Florida State or some shit because that number 6 and number 4 need to get majority of the touches. I was trying to say Lau needs to play, but he just acts too much for my taste, man.
right,
It's just stop that.
right.
I feel you on that. But check this out. I'm listening. I'm listening to Coach Hayes, right? And the caller said the same thing that we were just talking about run pass in the OC. I mean,
All right. So check it out.
what's up?
Just this is going to get boring, but it won't take long.
Go
All
ahead.
right. So the start of the fourth quarter, Miami has the ball first and 10 on their 26-yard line. Miami rushes Lyle to the right for 2 yards, but he had a holding penalty on Lofton. So you got first and 18 on Miami's 18. Lyle goes up the middle for 4 yards. Second and 14. Shotgun pass complete to CJ for a 2 yard loss. Third and 16 on the 20. Incomplete pass. That's where he threw it kind of behind Marion. They punt. All right. Florida State gets it. All right. Miami gets the ball back with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. First down on the 43. Lyle up the middle for 2 yards. Second and 8 on the 41. Fletcher up the middle for 1 yard. And surprise, surprise, uh, pass incomplete, short left to Marion. Penalty on Miami for holding. They punt. All right, that's two possessions. All right, this was the drive at 3 minutes 19 seconds left. All right, so Shalimar or Marty, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Brown rushes to the right for 4 yards to the 35 of Florida State, and then Carson has Beck has incomplete pass to Marion in the middle. Third and 6, incomplete pass to Ballman. Oh, I'm sorry. He passed to Ballman for 5 yards. That gets you to the 30, and you got fourth and 1. That's where Shalimar or Marty goes up the middle for 1 yard gain. You had an offside on Florida State because the dude was like, he was like way offsides. All right, so you got first down, 2.5 minutes left in the game. Miami is on Florida State's 25-yard line. All right. Now, at this point, I'm kind of wondering why the hell did they not go ahead and just kick the field goal when they were on the 30-yard line? But that's beside the point. So on the first down, Brown runs right for 2 yard loss. All right. And then second down and 12 on the 27 of Florida State. Brown rushes up the middle. No gain. Third and 12. Third and 12 after the 2-minute warning. Fletcher runs left for 4 yards. So it's fourth and 8. You got a minute 15, and you're on Florida State's 23-yard line. Again, won't you go ahead and kick the ball, get 3 points? Nope. Beck has an incomplete pass to the right to Tony. Oh, turnover on downs, and then that's when Florida takes it down the field, so forth and so on. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and that's what we're talking about. It's like, and the whole time, if I'm not mistaken, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but during this whole offensive series for Miami in the fourth quarter, Florida State's running like 9-10 people in the box.
Yep.
They're saying,
Sure were.
okay, we know you're going to run. We
Yep.
know you're going to run. Because I'm sitting there thinking, all right, they got all these, do a play action. Let the tight end sneak out or something. Hit a play action and go for it, But I don't know. Oh,
And another thing is like there's two guys that are clearly the best guys on the offense, and that's number 9 and number 10. Right? If you cannot run the ball, do a slip to Lofton because every time Lofton gets the damn ball, he goes forward. He finds a crease. He does something. It's just this stupid conservative. Oh, we're up 28. Let's run the ball in the middle. Run the ball in the middle. Run
right,
the
right,
ball, then
right,
punt.
right.
And it's like you could sneak them, allow a lot to the side. He's wide open every single play. Give him the damn ball, and he's and that's it. But it's like to me, I think Miami has the easiest offense in the world to run because they're going to stack the box. So if they're going to stack the box, just give it a Lofton, right? We have the best receiver in the nation, and in Baby Jesus, give him the damn ball. But no, we want to do this conservative BS, man. It just like I said, I think we have the best team in the nation, but this conservative bull crap is going to kill us.
It
Yeah,
is gonna hurt us, bro. I'm telling
yeah,
you. In the playoffs, it's gonna hurt. If we don't change it now, it's gonna hurt us in one of these crucial games that we play, and it's gonna hurt us if we get in the playoffs.
I'm the
Because
first one predicting that's gonna hurt us in the playoffs now. Y'all
no, it is. It's gonna tell you it is.
remember
Because
that?
listen,
Let
we're
y'all
doing it now, and
I
we've been doing it since last year,
don't want
and
y'all
this
to
it
have
didn't change.
told you.
Oh, if Miami makes it to the playoffs and they get up pretty good in the fourth quarter, oh yeah, they're gonna go conservative.
Yeah, I
A
know we
zebra
always
don't
do.
change its stripes.
Yeah.
I know we're call
But
I'm gonna call us the low key conservative team.
yeah,
The conservative team. That's what we are.
and and look, you got Louisville coming up in 2 weeks.
They mad they lost to Virginia too on the
You
coast.
know, and Louisville's playing some pretty good ball. I haven't really done much investigating, but they were undefeated until they played Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Louisville can't hold Miami's dirty jock strap.
I understand that.
Nobody can. Nobody can.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Because Florida State, they shouldn't even been in the same league with Miami tonight.
Well,
I
and
would.
You
this
know,
is this is gonna sound crazy for me, but it's like I think Mario might. Oh man, I'm getting the chills. Last year, I think we could have won a national championship. This year, we can win a national championship.
right, right,
Exactly.
right,
I
right.
I hope he's not taking that shit away from us because last year we
Hmm.
had the best quarterback in school history.
Yep.
And Mario didn't want to talk to Gidry, right? He could have
Right.
picked the defense, but they want to talk
Yep.
to Gidry, right? And it's like he took a national championship away from us last year. That conservative shit's gonna take another one from us this year. This could have been number mother freaking 7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. And I'm
Cuban
sure.
man, Cuban. What Cuban? What have you been drinking, man? I mean, you
No,
still
I
making
mean,
predictions,
I
right,
see
man?
it now, right? The thing is, E Brown, I'm tough, I'm critical, but I know when I see the truth, I speak it. I'm not these stubborn people like Katie's. Katie was still killing Mario. I'm like, nah, man, ain't no more killing
It,
Mario. He's doing a
yeah.
damn thing. He took us away from
It,
being a
Exactly.
joke of a
it,
program to being a serious program. Right now, I see the vision why he brought him here over Manning. I'm not one of those people that like. I'm not stubborn, right? So it's like I see that he took us away from us being a joke to a serious program, but now it's like you got to take that next level, Mario. You're good, you're a great coach, but you're not a national championship coach.
Well,
The reason why you're not a national championship coach because your time management, your clock management. I don't know if you go to class in the off season, but you need to take a class in clock management.
excuse me. I agree with that. But I came to a reconciliation that I gotta at least give him credit until he actually loses. Until he actually bums and does this. I'm
and I agree.
anticipating it's gonna happen again. Maybe that's PTSD.
And
But
I
one second. But why wait, studio? It's in your face. You
Waiting.
see the issue right in front of you. You know what the problem is. Why you keep doing it? That's a
Well,
whole perfect example. There's a reason why we lost to Georgia Tech when we didn't take the knee, right? It's because of stupid ass clock management. You've been through this before.
that's a possibility though. We might be good enough to where Mario just can't get in the way. It was a point, but listen, what's the coach name? Croker.
Yep.
Coach Coker wasn't too much of a coach.
Talking about Coker the Choker.
Yeah.
He wasn't shit as an offensive coordinator or coach.
Hey, hey,
Oh,
All
yo,
I'm
Clampy.
saying is we
can I?
if
Hey, yo, can I ask you a question?
could be
What
clean.
is Dawson though? What's his title?
He's the offensive coordinator.
Offensive coordinator.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
So
Thank you very much. So, and what position does Beck play?
Quarterback.
Okay, cool. Now, guess what? What in the fourth quarter? What who struggled in the fourth quarter? The defense or the
Yep.
offense?
The offense.
Okay, thank you. You
The
just
offense. The offense struggles, which
OC
which
Dawson.
leads to the
That's the
defense
problem,
struggling.
y'all. Oh, that's the Dawson is the freaking problem. He been the problem since last year. He did good last year
That's
because
your
we had.
question.
What's up? Go ahead.
Ohio State and Texas had a 14-7 game. Ohio State offense struggled all that game like trash. They
Hmm.
needed like a defensive little effort just to even get over that game. Look what Florida just did to Texas, like drop dimes on them. Just come on, man. Come
Nah,
on.
but Dude, you're not getting it, bro. We are the best team in the nation, bro.
And we want to cry. Oh, our team. No,
uh,
bro. We the number
But
one.
Studio, you're not getting it,
but
Studio. We are the best team in the nation, man. And we look for the best team in the nation to like a double A team, man. That's we're
Every
better than Texas. We're better than Ohio State.
all I'm
You know what
saying,
I'm saying? They're not with us,
listen. Florida State had the number one offense in the nation.
man. They
bullshit.
play nobody.
Bullshit.
Don't do that.
That's
Don't do that,
bullshit.
dude.
I'm
Come on.
sorry, Hayru. I love you, brother, but I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm gonna get to you, Israel. Hang on. I'm calling bullshit on that because if you take away Kent State and East Texas A&M,
They lit up some
they're
numbers.
nothing.
Bama.
They're nothing.
No, they
They
ain't done nothing.
Oh, yes, they are. I got the numbers right here in front of me. All right. So if you take out for FSU, hang in there, Israel. Be patient. If you take out Kent State and East Texas A&M out of FSU's offensive numbers, you get to on offense they average 243 yards a game on rushing. On passing, 137 yards a game, which comes out to 380 yards total offensive yards per game if you take out Kent State and East Texas A&M. If you add the whole body of work that Florida State has done so far and say, yeah, they got 600, they're averaging 600 yards a game, but if you take those two teams out, they lose 220 yards per game. So,
But, yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's the amount of yardage they gained on the University of Miami tonight. That
uh,
Yeah,
that
but
lower
not
actually,
that
really. I
but
mean that was desperate. If this would have been a normal game, I know
eh,
Israel Ike's gonna jump on Israel. I'm sorry, but it's just, if it was a normal game, Ebron, Florida State would not have had those all those. If
right,
Miami would have kept putting pressure on them, kept scoring, Florida State would not have done all gotten those yards. It was a blow. We dominated this stupid ass team. It
yep.
was a clear domination, but then
and, and,
we did started doing dumb shit.
Well, I guess what?
and one last thing before we get Israel on. I said it earlier. Through three quarters, Florida State had 216 total yards of offense. In just the fourth quarter alone, they had 188 yards of offense. So, which gave them a total of 400 yards total offense for the game. So, all right, Israel, talk to us, buddy. What you got? Uh oh. He must have fell asleep on us.
Got scared.
Oh shit, there you go. Can y'all hear me?
I got you. Go ahead.
I just want to say what's up to the gang, man. I just came from the bar watching the game, and I've been tuning into the show, and I pretty much agree with damn near everybody is saying about everything about this damn team. My asshole was about to fall out watching this game in the fourth quarter. I really thought we was about to blow that shit. I was wondering why the fuck Mario didn't take the 3 points to put the game out of reach. Um, I think we all are saying what we've been seeing the whole season. The conservative shit is just like it's just gonna have us in nail biters that we shouldn't be in. I agree with Cuban. We should have put 50 on these motherfuckers and like embarrassed them. We should have embarrassed Florida State. Like this, is what we should have did. Instead of letting them kind of hang around, and it kind of make us look like we're a dominant kind of half a game team. We look dominant in certain quarters, and other quarters we look pedestrian. We look undisciplined. We look like we're not ready to play a complete game. But I do agree with Heru. Like if we play complete, like all phases of the game, I do see like this team being the best team in the country, and that's including like time management, clock management. I do think we kind of that conservative thing almost really bit us in the ass with trying to milk the clock, but you're not getting first downs. You're getting consecutive three and outs, and they're getting touchdowns, and they're coming down. We're getting three and outs. They're getting touchdowns. Like that's not milking the clock. And I know Mario wants to be the ground and pound, and we're gonna do a long, old school Chicago Bears, 15 play, 9 minute drive. But that's not what's happening. He kind of got to, I know we finished the game out and we stumbled to the finish line. Um, I love the way the team played in the first three quarters, and I'm not going to fault the way that they played in the fourth quarter because I felt like that went on coaching. If we would have put the pedal to the metal, it would have been 42-3, and then we could have put our seconds and thirds in there. They would have got a couple of little touchdowns
Yep.
here and there. We wouldn't have been phased. It should have been 42, 48. This should have been a lot, wider margin of victory in this game. But because of coaching and because of not really, like, I do think Mario has, kind of that respect of the game thing. Like, okay, we're not going to embarrass a team. Fuck Florida State. Fuck them.
What if it was strategy?
Put 100 on them if you can.
What if it was
Yep.
strategy? Because we blow them out too bad, they fall out of the top 25. Make it look like they fall back and they had 10. Of course they could keep them in the top 25 and do. I don't know. I might put a little strategy to it.
Fuck them. Put 100 on them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Put
Right.
100 on. Embarrass the team because also embarrassing them, like it really like establishes. I think for the team, it establishes that dominance. Like, hey, of course we don't want to go into yesteryear, but when we do, we look at that team's swagger. When they went and played teams, they knew we was finna stomp mud holes in everybody. And the team went in with that confidence, so they go into the game like, hey, this isn't gonna be a nail biter dogfight. We're gonna stomp the life out of you, and then we'll coast at the end or whatever. But like to carry that confidence and beating your arch rival, beating them down and demoralizing them at home at their house, that carries over with this team. And for me, that scares me a little bit because when we have opportunities like with Florida, we're going to play some teams that actually have a good offense. I do
Right.
think Florida State offensive stats were inflated, but that's a lot of teams. I think we'll play a good offensive team that have a game plan that we're not going to be able to, shut it down in the third quarter, shut it down somewhere. We're going to have to keep going. And if you're conditioned to shut it down, you're not going to know how to turn it back on. And that's what happens. We don't turn it back on. And that's a bad habit to have. That's a bad habit. And that habit in the past has bitten us. Somewhere we get bit by having these bad habits.
Y'all not finna downplay like that. Just because we looked at that dominant and let them off the field. Y'all finna downplay them, okay? We got an elite offense. Same as Virginia.
Hold up.
Hi, everybody. It's the
Hello.
CEO.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
Go
Hey.
Tigers.
I want y'all to know that I had to go to my high school reunion tonight by myself because Miami was playing FSU. So I was a football widow tonight at my class reunion.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, we know
No comment.
he getting a spanking after this show, so
So
Uh-oh.
I go.
I hope you all appreciate the South Coast Cane Show.
We appreciate the
We
South Coast
definitely appreciate it.
show.
He's in the dog house.
That,
Uh-oh.
but they
He
won, so he should have to. They won, so it was worth it.
It was. And
he
I'm
told
sure,
me he told me you had a F at Red Bulls party.
yes. Yes.
And your LSU
Well,
beat the Gators, so it's a good. It's going good.
go Canes.
Go Canes. Go Canes.
Always. Always.
Always, all the all day, every day.
A South Coast,
Oh,
boy. A
that
South
was
Coast.
that was the CEO. I
What's
know
up?
y'all. And
What's up, South?
okay, hang on, hold,
Boy,
hey,
my
hold that
bad,
thought,
South. Go
hold that
ahead.
thought. If I rewind this and I hear
Uh-huh.
any of y'all said anything bad about me while I was off the
No.
earphones,
Oh, no.
you out, you
Oh,
out.
no. Oh, no. A South Coast.
Nah.
What's up?
All I
What's
heard was you in the doghouse, my guy. I'm sorry, bro.
That's where I live, baby.
Spanking after this show.
Do what?
I did say you getting a spanking after this show.
Oh well.
Maybe the
Yeah,
good
you in the doghouse,
thing.
man.
Hey, if it ain't for the doghouse, I'd be out in the rain, bro. Shit, nah. But anyway, yeah, she just wanted to step in. I mean, it is the CEO,
He off
so
though,
CEO,
bro.
man.
that's the CEO.
You got to let her step in anytime, man, because she the
I hear.
CEO. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
I
saying?
like that our discipline on on that. Gus Malzone is a genius offensively now.
Yeah, but yo, bro, yo,
Who work,
Corey Heatherman out here
got
played.
gadgets. He got a lot of little misdirection that your defense got to be disciplined, bro. I'm not gonna take that away from us just because we
No,
had a fourth quarter in my show.
no. Yo, listen, bro.
Just do us.
Yo, bro. Listen, bro. You are right
And one
because
more
guess.
thing, one more
No,
thing.
no.
Y'all have it.
Go ahead. What's up?
I remember 40 plus years of Miami games with them.
Mm-hmm.
Ever blow them out? They used to blow us out sometimes though, but we
You
rarely
talk about you
get
talk
to.
about blow it the Florida State Miami series.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
used to blow us
it
out
was
too.
yeah, it was
yeah.
very rare.
They got more blowouts against us than we got against them, and they're burning.
I'll agree. I agree. I'll agree.
So
This is my thing, studio. The reason why you need blowouts. So let's say we lose one game, right, and then it comes to the playoffs. They're gonna
Thank
judge us
you.
by our games, right? And
Thank
it's
you.
like if you would have
Thank you.
blown all these damn teams out, it's like they're gonna get in. They just had a slip of one game, right? This is why it's important to blow all these
Thank
sorry
you.
teams out.
no, I ain't worried about that narrative. We getting it.
Man, this is okay.
Well,
This is Miami, man. They don't like us. They don't want us in this shit.
Listen, I told you I got a little secret memo from the conspiracy crew. I told you already that we got denied the can war. I told you, yeah, we going to the playoff, but Mario setting up his fuck up for the fucking championship game or the game before the championship or whatever. And we gonna be Mario. So it is what it is. I'll be shocked if you win it. I'll be happy, and then we got to crown them at the blueprint. I don't
I'll never be on board. I'll never be on board to get rid of Mario. I'll never be on board to get rid of Mario.
Mario ever from none of you guys.
well, E
I,
Brown,
I I
E
would
Brown,
never
E
be
Brown.
on board.
Hey,
I
actually,
would
South Coast
I've
told me that if he wins this ACC championship, regardless of the natty, if he win this ACC, you owe me a little something on Mario. I know you ain't gonna want it because he's still goofy. I get it.
well, I mean,
I would
so
never.
far, if you'd have listened to the pregame show, you would have thought that you'd have thought that Cuban was on Mario's payroll. But anyway, but no. In all seriousness, though, seriously though, you know, when the man deserves credit, we give it to him. As the head coach, we give it to him. We give him a lot of flack. We give him a lot of shit. But we're going to call a spade, and a club a club. And you know, the first four games, We were giving him his credit, you know. But that collapse in the fourth quarter, nah, dog. You know, you got the first three quarters again. Hey man, look, we're going places. Things are looking great. And then that fourth quarter collapse. Oh man, come on, Mario. I understand I understand Lakers thoughts and theories about Shannon Dawson, but for me personally, at the end of the day, the buck stops with Mario. He is the head coach, you know, and he should be able
I
to
agree.
tell.
I agree with you, co-star
But
coach. I agree, but I
but
disagree. I disagree with you.
but come to find out, Mario knew the defense was ass last year. Didn't say anything to Gidry. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. If the head coach, in my, I'll just speak for myself. If the head coach, who happens to be Mario right now, screws up or does something I don't like, I'm going to call it out. And
I
as
don't think
far
it's
as,
Mario. I don't
well,
think it's Mario. I don't think Mario's the problem.
but
I don't think it's.
I will say this, E Brown. There's been many coaches before Mario, and there'll be many coaches after Mario. You know,
But I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be one of the guys that if he were to get into the playoffs and he loses a national championship game, well, we need to get rid of Mario. No,
no,
because
no,
it,
no, 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 no.
you know,
I mean, let's not lose focus that you know somebody listening to Coach Hayes.
No, that's me.
Oh,
My bad. That's me.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I don't care. Oh, but see, here's the thing. You know, first we need to win the ACC championship, which I think this team is more than capable of doing. If these young men are set up for success, I've said this at the beginning of the season. I've said this for a while. You know, this team can do well in the playoffs if they're set up for success. Tonight, for the first three quarters, they were set up for success. The fourth
Hmm.
quarter, they were not set up for success. They were set up for failure.
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
Hmm.
And again, me like everybody else, we never criticize the kids. Okay, we never criticize. But in my opinion, if the coaches aren't going to set these kids up for success, then it's on them.
Yeah.
And with what happened tonight, hopefully they got that crap out their system. Kind of like against the Florida game. I hope they got all that crap out their system because we start getting them to Louisville, Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, NC State, Virginia Tech, and then Pittsburgh.
Hmm.
Okay. And as of right now, you really can't take any of those teams for granted. Seriously.
Hmm.
Got to stay on top of your game. You got to play a complete four-quarter game.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's all I want to see. I want to see us play a great 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? But we
Right.
got conservative, we got nice, we got, we
At
low
the
key
wrong
want to
at the
freaking hold the
wrong
door for
time.
them, and you know what I'm saying? We low key
Now,
want to be gentlemen and freaking hold the door for them
now
and let them go and win the game.
I could see if Miami was up by 40, 45 points,
Yeah, yeah,
you can do it.
yeah.
Put the
But
second team
28.
in. But I mean, come on, bro. That was just a total collapse.
and
And
and South Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what? It's not just this game. We did it against Florida too,
yeah,
right? So back to back games that the defense had to go out here and play great from 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And our offense still couldn't get the job done. So that
yep.
somebody in that school has to go to the OC or go to Mario and tell them, listen, y'all need to get this goddamn offense right. Because if you don't, y'all are going to lose one of these games that y'all don't want to lose because of your offense.
And they
Because
almost,
guess
yep,
what, Carson Beck, yes, he's nice and all, he's nice, but he's not that dog where like
right.
he's gonna tell the OC that, look, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. I don't want this call. I'm gonna do an audible. He's not gonna. He's gonna just do like I said before. He's gonna play his role. He's gonna low key just get the job done. So low key he don't get his hands dirty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool and all, but sometimes you need to go get your hands dirty. Sometimes you need to go tell Mario. Sometimes you need to go tell the OC what you want to do instead of running the ball up the middle. Because guess what? You have the listen, check this out. The quarterback, Carson Beck, has two national championships. Mario doesn't have one. The OC does not have one. So he needs to roll up his sleeves and go in that room and talk to the OC and talk to Mario. Listen, we need to stop with this freaking with this freaking conservatives nonsense, and let's go out here and let's spread the ball around and let's run
Yep.
the ball because I'm the one over here that got the championships. You don't.
Yep.
Well,
And I was go ahead. Go ahead, E Brown. Go ahead.
I think he's communicating that not verbally, but communicating what you're saying by his play. I mean, if you're the coach and you're observing that this your quarterback plays exceptionally well when you are calling plays that's going to result in plus yardage and touchdowns, and then when you go conservative, that he starts playing like crap. As a coach, you need to realize that. I mean,
But
he's he's
but
he's
but
literally
but
he's
but
literally
look
telling them
but
he's
low but
literally
but
telling
low
them
key.
in the way he's doing things.
But okay, so like I understand that he's doing it on the field, but he's not doing it in the locker room. He's not doing it, you know, and he's probably not going to them like a freaking Cam Ward would go to them, tell them, look, listen, this crap is not working. I want to spread the ball around. That is my game. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. Carson Beck has two national championships, right? And right
I
now
understand that.
he is on the he is
I
on the
understand
Canes,
that. But
bro.
when you see Carson Beck on the sideline, the
Hmm.
most the most the most you see him communicating with not only the players but the coaches is when he's performing well. When he's not performing well, he stands on the sideline with that
And just be
stare.
quiet. Yeah. Because
You know.
you know why? Because
So
guess what? He doesn't have that he doesn't have that how can I say he doesn't have that dog mentality like Cam Ward has in Cam Ward. He doesn't have that. There's a those two players are totally different, right? Cam Ward
Exactly.
has that dog. Carson Beck, he has
Throw
the
that
dog on
back,
the field, but
carve him up.
but
Same
he
way.
can but Loki he can get a job done, but he's not gonna go to the OC and tell him, listen, I want to do this and that and that. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna do it. He's gonna play his role.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
don't
gonna
think I
step
don't
out
think
his role.
I don't think it's that he's not a dog. I think that he's more of a team player.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, he's a
When you're
team
a
player.
team
Yeah.
player, when you're a
Hmm.
team player, you
Hmm.
kind of you kind of
Play your
relent
role.
to the
Play your role.
authority.
Yeah,
Okay,
but right now this
so
we me I'm tired of that crap because this is my Americans, right? We need to win championships. We don't got time for this freaking you know what I'm saying player you know what I'm saying just play your role crap. Step outside the box. Tell the OC that listen, stop freaking running up the middle because this run the middle is not helping me. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do something. Talk to the OC. Talk to Mario. Do something, bro. Cause don't just be freaking over here, just freaking. You know what I'm saying? Just low key doing what the OC does. Change
if
the play.
If Hayru and Cuban were the coaches, the offensive and defensive coaches on that football team,
Hmm. Hmm.
I guarantee you Hayru and Cuban would go to the head coach and tell them, "Hey, look, our quarterback plays horrible when we do this crap."
Thank you. And hey, listen, I love
Okay,
that. They need to do that. Somebody need to do that. Somebody,
the
because this offense
your
is
offensive
not
coordinator,
good.
defensive coordinator need to step up and go to the coach and say that
Or
because
somebody.
that's that's what's happening because Carson is not going to do it. Carson is
That,
not going to do that.
that's what I'm saying. That Cam Ward would have done that, but Carson's not going to do that. That's all I'm saying. So
Carson
we
is
need
not
All
going
right.
to do it.
somebody. That's not. He's not gonna do that.
All right.
But we need somebody to do that.
Looks like we have a new person on the screen. Cuban is a CC member. Hmm.
Who is this person?
This is Rocky's homeboy.
Yeah.
we have a we have been infiltrated by a CCC member.
Oh Jesus!
The
Is
infiltration.
this Shad? What's up, Shad?
I have been
Here we
studying.
go.
This man has been accusing me of all type of outlandish things. So, but I've
Hey man, how
enjoyed.
how, how did you do in that bird call competition?
Hey man,
You
we here
know,
to talk.
Yeah.
We here to talk about football. We here to talk
Yeah.
about that.
Wait,
This
Yeah.
what?
this
Hold
is
on.
this
We
is a
got a
post
bird
game
call
show.
competition? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he was in the bird call
Yeah.
competition in Japan. You should have seen him. Came
hey,
in
did he
last
win
place.
though? Dang, last place? No, you might need to stop that.
We're
You
talking
might need
about
to stop that. No, you can't be going in
the
last place on the
the,
bird
the,
call.
the,
That's
the
wild.
man wants to change the subject of the show. This is the Florida State Miami post game show. We're not talking about no
Oh.
birds. Um, like I said, I've enjoyed the dialogue.
Uh huh.
Personally, I looked at the fourth quarter. At no point during the fourth quarter did I feel like we were gonna lose the game. I didn't. I didn't feel that way. I
Mhm.
didn't think Florida State had enough. I think if needed be,
Mhm.
we got the best player in college football. I know I haven't been on the broadcast in a while. Like I said, I've been trying to
It
study.
ain't Chris Lau.
Hey, look, man, we talking about the best player in college football. We got Ruben Bang, and and I know that regardless of how tired Ruben Bain is, I know he gonna make a play.
Yeah,
So
true.
so
You're right
so
there.
so at no point in that game did I feel like that. Now I will say Mario we probably should have went for the field goal, went up by 12.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't give them a glimmer of hope. As far as the dialogue, because I don't want to be too long winded.
No, you good. No, you
As
good.
far as the dialogue about um taking the foot off the gas, I mean you can I look at it from this particular vantage point right here, and I think I haven't heard any of you say it, but I have to look at it from this vantage point. We had one bye week. We're going into another bye week, and we have no more bye weeks to finish the season out. So maybe Mario's looking at it from a preservation standpoint. Like, yeah, we can go out there and put 60, 50 some odd points on these guys, but let's save some stuff. Let's kind of save some things. Maybe dial it back a little bit because we're gonna have a stretch. This is reminiscent of 2017. When we had the hurricane and we didn't have a bye week, and so we're gonna need those guys to play at a high level for the duration of the season because we're going to be playing some teams that are going to be playing us off of a bye week. So I think the schedule makers kind of messed us up with that. I think we needed a bye. We're going to need a bye week later this season, but that's the only way I could see a situation where us losing a game is simply because of just fatigue and just the aspect of having to play at that type of level. Now I do think moving forward after this bye week, if we do get up on people, we are going to have to put the pedal to the metal and then maybe try to get some of the younger guys in the game because I think we played our toughest teams on paper. I'm not afraid of SMU. I'm not afraid of Louisville or Syracuse or Pitt or any of these teams. I'm not. Um, I think I agree with Cuban. We do have the best team in the country. I think it's comfortable to say that. I think we can start talking like um, how we talked in the early 2000s. I do think that because of the way that the landscape of college football is right now. No, I mean we have a veteran team.
Right.
We have a consistent quarterback. We can run the ball. We can throw the ball. I think those individuals that put up those clips of Carson Beck's arm, the velocity not being there, he put that to rest on two passes tonight. So, but like I said, I don't want to be too long winded, man. But I just this is what I've been wanting to say the last couple of weeks. We're the best player in college football. And if the game is on the line, four is gonna make a play.
What's
Well,
You're
going
right.
on?
it,
Dad and
You're
E
right.
Brown agree with me? What the hell is going on? Hey, hold up, man. I need to go back to
Well
hating on
said.
Marlon. What?
You're right.
Hey,
You're
yo,
right,
hey, yo,
Shad.
man, what
I
y'all
haven't.
talking about, man?
Nobody said that tonight, Shad. You're absolutely right. But I
that's
did
a,
hear
that's a,
that. I did hear your little soliloquy on ESPN this morning, though. I did hear that.
Oh Lord, ESPN.
Well, hold
Yeah.
on. No, we probably have the two best players in the. I mean, in Malachi Tony and Bain. Forget not one. We probably have the best player on offense and the best player on defense.
I'm not gonna go
I
that
just
far.
I,
I'm not
I
gonna go that
can't
Hey,
see
far.
anybody stopping Malachi Tony.
No, no,
He
no, no. No, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Malachi Tony is good, but
Hmm.
this is what I'm gonna say. To this I'm gonna put a ceiling on it. Malachi Tony is playing the position that has been the glamour position since Shannon Dawson has been here. So
Slot
so
receiver. Go
he
ahead.
just has the speed that we missed out with Restrepo. So
Oh yeah, you right, Chad.
I'm not gonna take Malachi Tony's talent away because he's a very good player. But you're in a system at a position that is very prioritized, and there's a lot of things that are happening down the field. Because CJ Daniels been a surprise,
Hmm.
I like to give guys like, hey, I want to see you perform before I start, singing praises. He's been as advertised. He's as advertised. So it's a lot of things that's happening around to help Malachi Tony. And again, I'm not taking away from his talent, but we've
Hmm.
seen the slot receiver be the best performer from a receiver perspective. And Malachi Tony just had a speed. But I will say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I did not think he was gonna score when he caught that pass. I said, oh, they're gonna get an angle on him. And then I said, wait a minute. Whoa. Because
Hmm.
that play last year, Restrepo would have been tackled.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
Last couple years, Restrepo would have been tackled.
Hmm.
But
What play you tell you? Wait, look, are you talking about that screenplay?
no, I'm talking about the play that he caught, the 40-yarder where he sat down, he gave my man the head fake inside, then he came back outside and he just
Right.
outran the
Yeah.
guy
Yeah. Yeah.
for the
Okay.
40
Because
yard touchdown.
yeah.
Like that, like Restrepo catches that,
Hmm.
he makes the head movement, but he gets caught. Malachi
Yeah.
Tony ran off.
Cause
And shout out to Coach Hayes because that's a play that, those are lost yards. Like those
hmm
yards that he picked up, those are yards that Restrepo wouldn't have got last year. So
yeah, true,
again,
true, true.
Malachi Tony's very good, but he's also at the position that we prioritize from a receiver standpoint. And just kudos to him. Like I said, I haven't been on here lately, guys, but I just have to say I have to go all the way back to the first game, man. That first touchdown he caught against Notre Dame. Him squaring that route off and not rounding it off, allowing the DB to make a play on the ball, that is a play that a veteran, like a guy that's getting ready to go to the NFL, those are the type of plays that they make. And him making those type of plays as a freshman
Yeah, true.
is
He's gonna
just
get even better.
is
He,
impeccable.
yeah, it's
So
crazy.
he's a very, very good player, and he's put in the position that is prioritized. So I know people, some people are gonna wait for JoJo Trader, but JoJo is not playing the position that's gonna be prioritized in this particular offense. And Malachi Tony is gonna be great.
Hey,
I agree.
can I ask you a question?
This
Okay,
South Co-
okay.
this South Coast Kane show. I'm just here.
All right.
Hey, hang on, Lakers.
Go
Chris
ahead.
Kane, if you're still here, hey man, how you doing? I didn't try to. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just, we all start hackling like hens, and I really don't really get a chance to interject. But Chris Kane, good to see you, buddy. All right, go ahead.
All right. Let's say, right? Let's say just like all of us are recruits, right? And so like we have offers from different schools, Miami, whatever. What would be like saying like from like being like a recruit, you know, what how would you look at this game, you know what I'm saying, and you deciding to go on to play for you, like saying like how would you look at this game if you was a recruit?
Well, the way it's a no nonsense program, right? It's like you can't come in here expecting a position and expecting anything. Like,
Yeah,
everybody was saying
we know that.
JoJo, Ray Ray. One second, one second. Everybody wants JoJo and Ray Ray, and Malachi Tony came here and took his spot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you're gonna come to Miami, you got to understand there is no position that is given. You got to earn it. You know what I'm saying? And if you lose it, that's your ass.
Mhm.
So you can't come up in here thinking like I'm Mr. Five Star and I'm going to start off the jump. You're going to have to work for it.
What about what I'm saying, like the game itself? It's like how do you see, it's like how would you look at the game from like from like a recruiter's point of view? So like how do you see, saying the defense, and how do you see the offense going? So like let's say it's like one of
I
us
don't. I
offers the
don't
defense.
see
How
any.
do you
I
see
don't
that?
see. I wouldn't see anything from it because Miami hadn't won anything in the last 20 years.
Fourth quarter again.
That's what they look. They don't see they haven't seen Miami win anything in the last 20 years. So they don't see any they just see another team that's won 5 games.
Hmm.
That's what they see. They see a team that's won 5 games. Now that's a different thing when you see Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas. It's a different thing when you see those
But
guys go 5-0. That will make you want to go and play for them. Like the kid down in Cooper City.
Hmm.
I think it's Cooper City. I mean, he chose. I know money played a pivotal part in him deciding to go to Texas,
Hmm.
but he didn't see he doesn't see Miami being 2-0, 5-0. He doesn't see that. He saw Texas competing for a national championship, and that's
Yeah.
where he wants to be.
Yeah.
These kids, these recruits now haven't seen Miami competing for a national. They haven't seen Miami. They haven't seen Miami compete for being the best team in the ACC yet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you're being a front runner. Don't be a front runner. Be a damn leader. You know, and that's the problem. A lot of
eh,
these kids are, and I don't want these kids that want to be front runners, right? If you don't want to be part of Miami, you know what I'm saying, don't come to Miami because we're winning now. Come to
Hmm.
Well,
Miami
that's it.
because you want to be part of the solution, not not
Yeah.
don't be a bandwagon because
Yeah.
that's how we that's what happened with Miami when we got down. It's like we got a whole bunch of players that wanted to rock the U but didn't want to work for the U. I don't want kids that, oh, Miami's doing good, I'm going to join them. Nah, be like Malachi Tony. I want to make them better. So I want to be part of that instead of being a bandwagoner.
Well, that that's good and well. That's good and well, but as we know, these kids nowadays, they want to be on the bandwagon. That's what they want to be. They want to see good players go into a good team, and they want to be a part of that good team. Now
eh,
Miami's beginning to show some semblance of being a good team.
Yeah.
So guess what? Those kids are gonna wanna
Play.
put on the
For the U.
wear you and play for the U.
it
Yeah.
doesn't because if those kids that you speak of, Mr. Brown, if they're not satisfied with their present employer, they'll just go into the transfer portal
Absolutely,
and go in
absolutely.
free agency. They'll go wherever, however,
Yeah.
But
Like JoJo Trader. JoJo Trader's he's gonna jump into the transfer portal because he wants he wants to get on the
To play
field without
football.
performing in practice. He doesn't want to practice. The coaches said the man doesn't want to practice. I don't know why everybody's. Where's
Or
JoJo? Why is JoJo's not on the field? Because JoJo's not performing.
Well, no, and I told everybody
Okay.
this because everybody's like on the offseason. You see him catching the ball with one hand. I'm like, hey, man, get all that cute shit out the way. That's not football. You're not catching the football with one hand and trying to be pretty. Like, he's
Yeah.
too pretty. And Mario's not that type of coach. Mario's a
He's,
grinding type of coach.
he's too pretty. CJ Daniels got the catch of the year, and you
No,
talking
no,
about
no, no,
JoJo too
not
pretty.
no.
No,
But
no,
yeah,
no. He
but
said
Man,
in
man,
CJ
stop
practice.
Daniels,
it.
No, no, no,
you
no,
see,
Chad. He said in
Man, stop
practice.
it.
Dad, you
He
seen
said in
those
practice.
the CCC videos of
I
JoJo
don't
in the
see
off
nothing. I'm
season.
studying, man. I'm trying to be an engineer. I don't see nothing.
He ain't gonna be no damn
National.
engineer. You
Oh,
can't even
oh,
sing, man. Stop trying to be an engineer.
national.
Ain't your field.
National
I'm
NBA
trying to be an
engineer.
oh my
engineer.
goodness. All
I don't
right.
see nothing. Hey,
If.
nah,
Oh,
but this is what I say to answer Lakers' question. As
Mhm.
a recruit,
Mhm.
the only question that needs to be that needs to go through your mind: how much development do I need? Do I need quite a bit of development? Do I need them to put, do I need them to take time with me? Am I gonna need about a year or two to develop? Because if the answer to that question is yes, don't go to Miami. You're not gonna play. You go to a lower tier school,
Yep.
perform, and then go to Miami 1 or 2 years later. Because right now, and
Mhm.
again, I have to Mario and company, this portal class has been very good. It's been very good.
Yeah, on defense too.
And
Yeah.
that is what has to be done. Because the young guys that we're talking about now that are playing, Ruben Bain came in with tools already, and Jason Taylor refined it. Malachi Tony came in with tools. Kevin Beard cleaned a couple things up. So Francis Marinoa, I know people gonna discuss whether or not he's a guard or is he a tackle at the next level. He didn't need very much
Cuban,
development.
That's
He's
Cuban
just
Kane,
he's just
man.
doing what
Don't
he's doing.
don't listen
So
to Cuban Kane with that stuff.
That man is
as
a guard. He's not a
as a
damn tackle.
as a freshman looking to commit to the University of Miami,
Hmm.
If you need 1 or 2 years to see the field, Miami's not the place for you. And to take something I saw from Cuban Kane on Twitter,
Hmm.
yes, we're operating like an NFL
I don't
team
know.
right
I don't
now.
know. I don't know. Cause I don't know, Shad, because Malachi Tony, um, number four,
And
and
Fitzgerald.
Lyle, those guys all and Frederic,
I
they all came in
don't
as
say no
freshmen.
damn Lyle open here. Lyle's playing like straight trash,
The man just
and
No,
came
and
He
back
and
just
from an
and
got
injury,
back,
and
man.
man.
Sad is
He just got
Sad.
back.
Sad.
Give
Hold
that
on,
man
hold on.
some
Sad
The
grace.
told
man was
me
hurt.
that
That
Sad
man
told me
just
he was
got back.
better than Willis McGahee.
The
I
man
ain't
is
trying to
Oh
hurt.
hear you.
Jesus.
I didn't say he was better than Wes McGay. He don't do that.
You said he was the
no.
greatest running back we ever
I didn't
had at
say that.
University of Miami.
I
I
didn't
heard
say
you.
that. I
I
didn't
have
say
the
that.
Y'all just
tweets. I
Here
got
you
talking.
I
go.
got the tweets
Here
at
you
my
go.
desk.
Here you go steering the conversation in a different
Yeah,
Yeah,
direction.
because
yo,
We
but
we're
trying to
not
y'all
have
talking
some
sound
about
like
great.
legitimate.
y'all sound like y'all
We're
like
trying
best
to
friends over there.
legitimize this operation we got going on here.
We're
Y'all
not
sound like
talking about
y'all like
And here
greatness.
best
you go with
friends,
the
bro.
entertainment and foolishness.
We're not
Nope.
talking about greatness. We were talking
Y'all
about
always
freshmen.
arguing, bro.
We're talking about freshmen getting on the field. We
But
weren't
I'm
talking
just
about
saying,
greatness.
any freshman that has played underneath Mario Cristobal, we can pretty much say. And again, I know some people may say, "Oh no, y'all want to be hypocritical." No, the any freshman that has made an impact here at the
It's
University of
Hmm.
Miami since
hmm
Mario has been here has been
Hmm.
a freshman that has been ready made from the gate. That just
wait,
needed
wait,
a
hold
little
up.
bit of refinement.
But that's
Wait, wait,
anywhere
wait,
though,
hold,
Chad.
hold up,
No,
hold up.
but no, yes, that is anywhere. Yeah, that is anywhere. But I'm just saying now, going back to the question that Lakers asked, that's the first thing that's going through my mind. You're not coming to Miami to play if you need a year or two to see the field. You're not, because they are going to, because at the end of the day, this is a money business. And to go back in the 80s when Jimmy went and took over the Cowboys, and you know they could just cut players, you know, Monday and then bring new players into. That's what's going on right now.
Hmm.
So at the
So like the
aspect
NFL
that
type. Hmm.
hey, look, a freshman, we don't have to offer you anything because Mario, again, we're gonna give Mario his credit. We're gonna give him his credit.
Well, I think
But
freshmen. I think freshmen.
let me finish it, and
Okay.
I'll let you
All
go.
right.
But right now, Miami is the place. Hey, if you are, you know, need some better, NFL tape, come to Miami. Come to Miami because number 8, that is probably
Boy,
some of the best defensive back play I've seen in Miami
hey
since
boy,
since
Yep.
that's my
JJ's
favorite.
been here.
Hey
Since JJ
boy,
was here.
that's my favorite player, boy. That boy nice.
Like that's,
That boy
I mean,
nice.
he's playing.
He's
So,
playing like he's like, woo.
like I said, I don't want to get too long winded. So, Ebron, I'll let you go.
I think
He
I think
playing, boy.
I think a freshman. I think a freshman has a better chance and opportunity to play at Miami than he would having going to Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, or Oregon. They have a better chance to play with Miami than
No,
going
hey,
there.
hey yo,
That's not the total thing. That's not totally what it is.
hey yo, Ebro, you right because low key, you know what I'm saying, like number 13 that got the interception, he's a freshman, right? And for me, what I see is what Mario's doing is like, look, is is like, look, if these freshmen come out here and play good football in practice and in the preseason, I mean, and in the and in spring games, he Mario is gonna play these freshmen that low key that's gonna stand out on the field. He's gonna play them. They just have to go out here and just do their job on the field. And if he sees that, he's gonna play the freshmen. If
And he
they
and he,
if
and he showed that and he showed in that since he's been here. I mean,
yeah
he started with the kid on the offensive line who Cuban said needs to be a guard. The kid
Yeah, he
started as
started
a
with
freshman,
him and Mark
and
Fletcher.
Matt
But I'm
Fletcher
saying
and
there's
you
a
know so
handful. There's a handful of these players. We can name these players. It's not a whole bunch. We got Francis. We got Mark
mm-hmm,
Fletcher.
that's two,
We got Elijah Lofton.
that's three,
We got Ruben Bain.
that's four,
We got OJ Frederick.
that's five.
We
Number
got
13, number
we
13.
got Fitzgerald. I get the player's name wrong, but the guy that
Yeah,
got the pick today.
13. Mm-hmm.
Damari
you got
Brown looked very
Frederic,
good,
you
and
got Frederic,
Frederick.
You
So
just said that.
but
that's
but
8
listen to this though,
guys.
Chad. But
That's
listen to this.
but listen,
Those
Ebron,
guys,
that's 8
those
guys
guys
out of
never would
4
have
classes.
those
That's 8
guys
guys out
never
of 4
would have started.
classes.
Those guys never would have started as freshmen at
in
Ohio
middle
State.
school.
I can't. I won't say that, bro. I'm not gonna say that.
They wouldn't have started at Ohio State. They wouldn't have
Mark
started
Flet,
at Georgia. They
Mark
wouldn't have
Fletcher was
started at
going.
Georgia.
Mark Fletcher was Ohio State commit.
Yep.
He was gonna go to Ohio State, but have you seen those running backs at Ohio State?
I, ain't, I Ohio State
He
ain't got
wouldn't have
nothing
started.
impressive.
I don't know. I don't know, Shaq.
Ohio State don't have nothing
Boy,
impressive up there.
all I gotta say is maybe Mark Fletcher did the right thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
he
take
did.
anything away
Yeah,
from Mark
Hold
Fletcher.
He
on,
He
did
hold
the
did
on.
the
right
When
right
did
thing.
E
thing.
He did
Brown
the
get
right
all
thing.
soft? Hold on, 1 second. E Brown, are you a believer? You're not a believer. We better than Ohio State. What are you talking about?
yeah, we better than
Ohio
Ohio
No,
State
State, bro.
players cannot
It's
come
not.
down to Miami and start. What are
It's
you
not. It's
talking
not.
about? I'm not trying to hear none of that nonsense. E Brown,
No,
It's
take
no.
not.
your ass somewhere else
hey,
for that
hey, yo,
softness.
bro. Hey, yo, bro. We
It's not
need
a
Coach
team
Hayes
playing
for
that's
E
better than us right
Brown,
now.
man. Yeah, yo, don't let, hey, yo, don't let us call Coach Hayes for E Brown, man.
Ebron getting soft. Ebron
I
getting
know,
all,
right?
Ralph
Don't
Transit,
come
all
around here getting
sensitive.
soft,
Ralph.
man.
I'm
Come
not
on, E
talking about.
Brown. This not
Hey,
you.
I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking about a player from the aspect of a
But
single player.
but E Brown,
There's a single player that can make a difference.
No, you're right, E
There are a
Brown.
couple
You're
of
right.
players on the Ohio State team that they were
That,
on the University of Miami. Jeremiah Jeremiah Smith.
yep,
They
Jeremiah
that
were
Smith will
definitely
not
make a
start over
difference.
Tony. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
they
If
Ohio
you
Hey,
State
got a
only
whoa,
had
problem with
whoa,
what I
whoa,
said,
whoa, Cuban.
go
Hold
fight
up,
your
Cuban.
mom.
Hold up, Cuban. Wait, hold up, Cuban.
You
Ohio
can
State only
hold up
got two
whatever you
players
want.
that Ohio
Wait,
State only has two
hold up.
players that I feel like can take spots in Miami. That's Jeremiah Smith and Caleb Downs. Everybody else,
Yeah.
y'all gonna be on the bench.
Ooh.
Yep.
So, all right,
So,
all right. This has
mhm.
been fun and all, but I have a very early morning in the morning.
Yes,
So
sir.
what we go? What?
Side coach lying. Side coach got side coach said he need
No,
time to figure
no,
out where he's
Shaq.
sleeping
Stop
tonight.
No,
us in
Shaq.
trouble. That's
Oh yeah,
what it
you right,
is.
Shaq. You
Yeah,
right.
he
Oh yeah, I
told
forgot
me he got
about that.
early morning. That
Well,
Yo,
man,
bro, I
regard.
forgot
Re,
about South
hey,
South South
that
Coast
man, that man,
was
that man
was
trying
in
to
the
see how
doghouse.
comfortable that gaming chair is.
Oh yeah, I forgot he in the doghouse, bro.
what's
I
up,
forgot.
Ayo? Glad you
That's
could be
crazy.
here.
He trying
Look,
to see how comfortable gaming chair
it
is.
it doesn't matter
Yeah,
where I'm
I got.
sleeping tonight. It doesn't matter. It
It
doesn't
do
matter
matter because I
because
want to
I
make sure you
still.
good, bro. I gotta
Oh,
make
I'm
sure you
good.
good. All
I'm
right,
good.
make sure.
I'm
All
good.
right, bro.
I'm good.
Just
Look,
She
make sure
she
you have
whether
your
told the
coffee
look,
world
with you.
she told the world he was in trouble.
I know. That means he in big trouble when he get off too. He in big old trouble. She
They
was
that's
had a
fine.
being
class
she was
reunion.
being nice. She was being nice.
Where's Jorn? He's at work. No, he's not at work. He's watching a football game. Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
yep.
Hey,
You
Well,
you
Hey,
definitely in trouble.
like LV said, they scheduled it on the wrong day.
Hey
Hey,
Anyway,
you right.
hey
You right.
anyway,
South
hey,
Coast,
that's what he gonna tell her.
I
Hey,
bid
that's
you
what
good
he
night,
gonna
sir.
tell
Good
her.
night.
nah,
I'm
it's
out,
all
guys.
good.
I'll see you guys later, man.
You
All
out of
right,
here,
all right.
Yes, sir. Good
Matt
night, good
Lockon?
gentlemen.
Look, we appreciate you, E. Brown.
Yes,
Don't be a
sir.
stranger.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
sir.
don't.
But anyway, regardless of where I'm laying my head down tonight, I still got to be up early in the morning, because I want to sit there and watch Verstappen crash into the wall at Singapore. But anyway,
Oh
so
wow.
Oh,
uh,
hold up, cool. Me and you gotta talk about this freaking Formula One, man.
okay, here we go. Let's go.
All right,
Talk
let
to
me
me.
ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Um, what's up with Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari? Like, do you think that was a good decision for him to leave Mercedes and go to Ferrari, even though Ferrari is having a up and down with their engineers and everything thing like that?
Well, me personally, hell yeah, it was a good decision. But no, seriously though, um, it may look like it's not right now,
Mm-hmm.
but again, there's a to me that there's a big difference between a Mercedes, a Ferrari, a Red Bull, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
A new team. He had been with. I mean, because when he was with McLaren all those years, and then he went to Mercedes. It's different strokes, different folks. And
Yeah.
then he was with Mercedes all those years, and then now he comes to Ferrari. You go from the Germans, you go from the English to the Germans to the Italians.
I tell
So
you,
the
Rocky Balboa.
the Italians, and it's I don't want to make excuses for them, but And then again, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I don't know if they're just trying to do the best they can because the cars change next year. It's a whole different ball game next year. Uh, but Ferrari has been lacking. I ain't gonna lie. It has been a clown show,
That,
kind of
that,
like my
but
Mets.
that,
But
that, that, that's why I'm asking, because, bro, like,
I don't know. There's something. There was something in the water.
mhm,
There was something in the water that got him to go from Mercedes to Ferrari, and
mhm.
it may be something more than money. I don't know, but time will tell.
I mean, but for me, I don't think it's the money aspect. I just think it's like the Ferrari itself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like he has the money, right? He has everything he wants, right? But
Right?
I feel like he wants to qualify. He wants to win. He wants to
He
do good in
does. He
Ferrari,
does.
and I feel like there's people at Ferrari, or there's somebody in the engineer room, or something's going on where like it's holding him back, because
Well,
low key you see how Sean Leclerc is out
right.
here
It,
performing him, but then
right.
he's at the bottom sometimes, and it's
Well, I think to me the obvious thing is it's his first year with Ferrari, a new company, new car. Okay,
mhm,
Leclerc's been there for
forever.
about 3, 4 years, 5 years now. So you see where I'm getting at?
Mhm.
So I really can't. I really don't know, but I just think it may be because he's new to it, and hopefully next year time will tell.
Yeah, but I got
Because I
but stop, coach. Check this out. Right? Okay, so Sean McClure have he been what this year? Sean McClure was second or third, right?
yeah,
Okay, Lewis has never been second or third in
right,
Ferrari,
right,
and this is his first year,
right,
right? So he wants to have that limelight. He wants to be second, third, or first. He doesn't want to be fourth, fifth, or sixth, because you know why?
right,
It's gonna drive him. He's low key gonna be driving just to be driving. So he doesn't want to do that.
right.
He wants to be up there with Matthew,
Hmm.
with the McLaren. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh
wants to
yeah,
be right there.
right, right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And
But it's like I feel like it's the car, because I feel like they made a car for Leclerc to be better than Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Lewis doesn't have the car, but Leclerc does. You know what I'm saying?
it's funny you say that because I think that's what Red Bull did to get rid of Sergio Perez.
Uh huh.
They gave the golden child Max, the car,
Hmm.
and they wanted to get rid of Checo, so they just
Uh huh.
didn't do whatever. Oh, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't. And then again,
Hmm.
I know I sound like I'm talking in circles, but
No, no, you're not. You're not.
I
Go
don't,
ahead.
and again, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I don't know what their strategy is going into the race,
Hmm.
or going into the race weekend. I don't know if they're saying, okay, Leclerc, we're going to do this with your car, and then Hamilton, we're going to do this with your car. But if you pay attention here, the last few races they've been qualifying kind of right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yes, it may be ninth and 10th. It may be fourth and fifth. Hell, it may be 14th and 15th. But
Uh huh.
the gap between them has kind of closed.
Yeah, it
Now,
has.
what happens between qualifying and the race day? I don't know.
Yeah, because
You know,
that's
I
a
I don't
totally
know.
difference. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know if because whenever they're practicing and qualifying, they only use like maybe this much fuel in the car. They don't use as much fuel. And then
Qualifying.
once you get into the race, you got a
Hmm.
full tank. So that car is going to handle a whole lot different.
Yeah.
You see. And
Yeah.
it depends on what your setup is, qualifying versus the race.
Hmm.
There's I don't know. But again, I don't really know what's going on, but I have noticed that the place difference between them is getting closer. Uh, and hopefully things go well next year with the new car. Of course, I think Verstappen's supposed to be going to Mercedes next year. I think they're talking about getting rid of Kimmy and taking on. I think Max and Toto's got a thing going
Yeah, yeah,
on.
me too, me too. But I mean, it's crazy how like
It is.
Max is always freaking in the front, and
Wait,
I know I mean I low key feel like he be cheating.
oh, oh, really? Oh, I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
Cause
But if you,
God, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, now that Christian, I'm gonna be inappropriate Horner has left,
Hmm.
he's not doing as well.
Yeah,
But I used to always mess with Cuban about because now that you know Red Bull has partnered with Armor All, I keep messing with Cuban about that. Them shiny tires on Red Bull creates an unfair racing advantage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true. Cause
But
it's crazy how every time there's a qualifying, you always see McLaren always there, and there's always Ferrari in the back. Then there's always Max Verstappen come out of nowhere and just start in first place.
and
It's
and
kind of it's kind of weird.
it is, and again, I know this has gone from a Mario hate fest to F1, but it is what it is. Oh, and then again, also not only that, but you get to some of these tracks, and it's just you know the weather can do some stuff, but
Hmm.
it is crazy. And then you got Williams got disqualified from qualifying today or yesterday because their wings were not legal.
Really? Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So
Wow,
so yeah,
wow.
those guys they're in the back.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Sites
sights
and
and
that's the Ocon
Esteban,
Albon.
Albon. Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? Like something like down here, it's like when they have Formula One at like the Hard Rock Stadium.
Right.
It'd be so cool. Like it's a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's cool, but I never went, but I just see it on TV, and I live like probably like 45 minutes, 30 minutes away, so it's kind of cool, to see, the track and everything is
And
dope.
so some of those ticket prices ain't very cool. That's all I
Oh
can
no,
say,
no, it's not.
especially
It's
for the
not cool.
American races. You
No.
know, but yeah, it is. Oh, all right.
I,
So,
I gotta get up for the race too, man. I gotta go watch this race at 8 o'clock too.
What
well,
for? You already know who's going to win. I don't get what you guys are
Here
wasting
we go.
time. Like,
We talk about Max. Oh my gosh.
we
yeah,
know who's going to win. I don't know why we're wasting time here. So you guys
Yeah,
might as well
Mr.
just stay up
Cheater.
with me and just keep talking Canes football because, just give me the results already. So
Yeah, Mr.
it's going to
Cheater
be
over there.
it's going to be two people. It's going to be Max, or is it going to be that the orange purple the orange guys?
the mangoes.
The Mangoes. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
Yeah.
what? I'm
but
getting tired of them too.
well, but you also, I mean, Russell had a hellified qualifying session.
Yeah, but like, where
He
is that? Where is he like three or two or what is he? Is he three? Because I know he was first when I saw the qualifying. Well,
he
then after
qualified. He qualified first.
he
I mean,
did.
he had that Mercedes all over the place, but he got that bitch in first for qualified. So I think it's George and then Max and then I think it's the mangoes or the papayas they call them,
Okay, and then it's Ferrari.
and
Or
I
or
think it
or
is the
are we six
Ferrari.
and seven? I think we're 6 and 7, right? Yeah.
Was it 5 and 6 or six? It might be 6 and 7.
Yes, yeah. Cause I think Lewis is 6 and
Leclerc is 7.
Leclerc
Yeah,
7. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, but who knows? Hell, it might rain tomorrow.
Hey, that's fine with me. Cause guess what? Lewis drives better in the rain, anyways. So
Yep,
let's do
yep.
it.
You're right. All right, Cuban, you got any final words before I get
Just keep being dominant, Mario. Stop being conservative. There's going to be a lot of jobs opening in the off season. Penn State looks like they're going to have an opening. Florida's going to have an opening. Just pay attention to what's going on in college football. Don't take any team lightly. Look, UCLA beat Penn State today, so and Florida beat Texas. I don't, even though I don't think Texas is that good, but
No, they're not good.
great job, Mario. You don't, I was on your head. I'm still going to be on your head. I'm going to still be critical, right? But when you do good, I'm going to say you're doing good. You're doing a great job. You took us from a joke of a program to a serious program. So, and that's all because of the work that you have done. But don't let all that work go away for being conservative, man. Leave
Hmm.
that conservative stuff for politics, not for football.
Yep,
Uh,
true that.
you know. So great job, Miami. We're 5-0. We're the best team in the nation,
One of the
and
best
it's
teams.
not.
So go ahead.
No, no, we are the best team in the nation. It's not even close. And just keep dominating, man. Next is Louisville on a Friday night. Friday nights. That's another tricky freaking games. I hate these Friday night games, but let's dominate Louisville. And that's it. And just keep. It's national championship, man. I'm not worrying about no ACC. I'm not worrying about
Thank you,
none of that.
Cube. Thank you, Cube. Thank you.
I'm worrying about the
Thank you.
national championship.
Yes, bro. That's how we gotta think. From that's how I was thinking since forever. But
And
yeah,
leave that conference championship to Florida State. They love that shit. We're worrying about national championships.
yep. It should be national championship or nothing. That's what it should be, and that's where it needs to be. But for me, bro, man, shoot. Hey, listen, y'all. Number eight, boy. Number eight look like he the best player. I mean, he looked like he one of the best defensive players on our team. Cause boy, he was out here flying around, making tackles, looking like I'm not gonna say Sean Taylor and Reed, but he looking like he number two to be the best defensive player on his defense, man. He's out here looking scary. And you know what I'm saying? If like the players, if the defense can just, just like Loki help those two guys out, we can Loki can beat some good teams. It's just our offense has to stop being stagnant and just spread the ball out and just spread these, these receivers. Let them play their football. Stop trying to run the ball up the middle. You know what I'm saying? I understand you got Fletcher. He's a freaking bruiser. I know you have Brown. He wants to go up the middle. But sometimes, bro, you gotta get somebody on the outside. You have to have a running fast running back that can get out the outside because if you have two big bruisers and nobody that can get out the outside that's a running back, then that's a offense that's gonna be easy to freaking get the ball back for the defense. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I just for me, if I'm Mario, bro, I'm looking at we need to get fast running backs in the off season. We need to get some more bruisers, but we need to get some people that could run the ball only outside. Because if you see how Florida State had Dalvin Cook, right? He can run between the tackles and he can break it outside. We don't have that. We only have two bruisers. And what they do with the two bruisers, they like to go up the middle. You don't see us going to the outside with our freaking running backs. You don't see us. They just go up the middle. It's easy to freaking stop a team that likes to run the ball up the middle because guess what? Everybody gonna crowd the floor, crowd, and stop the run.
All right, you still with us, Shad?
Yeah. My final words are I know Cuban's over there sitting with his I love D Money shirt on. Um but I
Hey,
will say this, you know, Cuban, we the best team in the nation. It's time to start being obnoxious again. Um,
Okay, I like that shit. Let's go.
individuals will, they'll make their jokes, but
Mm-hmm.
we have the team now. I feel like they can back it up, especially again with looking at the landscape of college football.
Mm-hmm.
It's no dominant team out there. This is what I love about it now. It's a lot of parity. You don't know what's gonna happen week to week. Um, but hey, man, we have a upper class team. We, like I said, hit on the portal guys that we need to hit on, and we just need to cross the finish line. But that's all I got, man. Like I said, I know Cuban's over there with his "I Love D Money" shirt on and his Kane Insight pajamas on. He has the
He,
merch available. He
mm-hmm.
sent me a
He,
link to some website.
mm-hmm.
I thought it was spam, so I didn't
He,
open it. But it said something about exclusive Kane Insight merchandise. Click link below.
he probably got a onesie on too.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, he loves
Hey,
D
Chad,
Money.
how your Raiders doing? Chad, how the Raiders doing?
It
Oh
just as
Jesus!
good as the
Here we go.
Dolphins are. How about that?
Hey, hold up, Shad. We're not gonna be talking about my Dolphins like that, bro. All right, we going through a lot of things right now. Okay, we going through the head coach need to go.
Dan
The
Marino's not
quarterback
walking
is
back through those
the
doors.
quarterback is limited,
Dan
right?
Marino's
And
not
we
walking back. Let's
listen.
let's
I
let's
know
take
he
it.
not.
When Dan
But guess what? But guess what though? In
when
this
Dan
draft that's coming up, we're gonna get ourselves a quarterback,
when
and I
Dan
want you team to
left,
go on too,
the Dolphins left.
huh?
When Dan left, the Dolphins left.
Oh, trust me, I know that. But guess what? This college that you see, some of these college players, they're gonna go to the draft, and the Dolphins need one of them. So we gonna get one of them.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
hey, listen, and y'all got them Raiders, y'all still gonna be trash.
hey
Hey,
man,
Chad. Hey, last thing, Chad, tell Rocky I said what up.
you
Talking
tell
about
him.
the Dolphins,
You
boy.
tell him. Can
That's
man,
your homeboy. That's your road dog.
can man. My road dog is South Coast Kane.
Oh Lord, you need to get out more.
So
Here we
Yeah,
go.
anyway,
and
man.
Chad, and Chad, stop sending me videos of you getting beat up out here in these streets. It's really
Oh,
embarrassing, right? Like
Wait, you getting
Okay,
beat up,
I'm
Shad?
not
That's
gonna help you
crazy,
out,
okay.
Chad.
Shad. How you
Now
getting
Yeah, I
beat
ain't gonna
up,
help you
dog?
out.
Come on,
the
man.
okay the little video where old dude's biting one of the chins on old chick. That's enough. That's where I draw the line. I don't need to watch some dude. Did you? I think it was. You know what I'm talking about, Cuban?
No, what
No,
happened?
I'm gonna have to pull it up, but I mean, I remember seeing it. I don't know who sent it to whom on Twitter, but I don't know how I got it.
yeah. Anyway, guys, love the fellowship. I'll see y'all guys later.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
man.
appreciate it. Take care of yourself.
All right.
not
Yeah.
really.
Hey man,
Anyway,
all I know is, man, I want Calvin Russell to come to the UN, bro. I want him to come to Miami, man. He need to come instead of going to Syracuse, man.
but I guess what I'll say in closing before I try to find where I'm putting my head down tonight. Oh, first, thanks to everybody for being here. Cuban, Lakers all day, and the other folks who stopped by. That was good. That was good discussion. We haven't had one of those round tables in a long time. Uh, and thanks to everybody who was here in the chat. Uh, thanks to everybody who stopped by, who may have been in the back row or going to watch this calamity later. Uh, but me personally, I agree. I feel that this 25 Miami team is the best overall team in the country. I believe they are the best team in the country. They have all eight cylinders hitting and firing. Uh, but the shenanigans that happened in the fourth quarter tonight, I think time will tell. We'll see what happens as the season progresses. But I hope we don't see that again. Now I'm not saying you got to run the score up, but just stay consistent. Um, but yeah, I'm just I don't want to lose sight of the fact that we beat Florida State tonight. We beat Florida 2 weeks ago, and we beat South Florida about a week or so before that.
And Notre Dame.
So, and Notre Dame. And let's be honest with ourselves. If we just step back, take a deep breath, okay? And back in August, okay, in early August, everybody and their brother had their season predictions, season forecast for the Miami Hurricanes in 2025. And as of right at when they had us being what 4-1, 3-2 at this point of the season. Oh, now me, I did say at the time I could see Miami being undefeated going to SMU. So my prediction still holds true. I'm just joking. But yeah, uh, if this coaching staff can have this team playing a complete 4 quarters to where you can let off the gas a little bit and coast, but don't take it all the way off. Just kind of, if you want to try something, maybe I don't want to say conservative, but instead of doing the 20-yard outs, just do maybe a 10-yard out or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. Miami's 5-0. We beat Florida. We beat Florida State. Oh, and when this team is cooking, they are cooking. And I think we have something. I think we have in this Miami football team something we have not seen in a couple of decades. You know, so I'm happy. I'm frustrated, but I'm happy. I think this team can do very well in the playoffs. I do not think that national champion talk is unwarranted. I think this team can win it, but it's up to them, and it's ultimately up to the coaching staff to set these young men up for success consistently. And I would really like to see in the upcoming weeks, I would like to see Miami be up really big and be in control of the games coming up to where we can see some of the other players on the depth chart get some playing time, i.e., Emory, other players, get them some playing time and experience. Uh, because the playoffs it's a long season if you go into the championship games. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll worry about that when that time comes. We'll cross every bridge and go over every mountain we got to face. And I really think this is a good team. I just hope the coaching staff don't screw it up. Not saying they will, but that's really all I got. Again, appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Uh, we do have the bye next week. And yes, Cuban, that Friday night game does concern me because remember, Virginia Tech was on a Friday last year. But anyway, with all that being said, peace, love, and soul. Let's go, Canes. And we're going to catch y'all next time. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.